What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video here. Today we have another rebuild. We are 0 for 2 so far on our rebuilds, but this might be the one. As you can see, our coach here, you'll see his name in just a second, and we're going to be using the Arizona Wildcats. We have Ellipses Quarter from Alabama as our head coach. So here's the thing. There's two teams in the Big 12. Yeah, in the Big 12 that are both 3-star prestige and have the exact same. One just has, it's Arizona and Houston. One has better defense, one has better offense, but their overall is the same, and those two other categories are the same numbers, just flopped. So I went ahead and chose Arizona here. Now, taking a look into our schedule, we do have Hawaii, we have FCS West, we have Kansas State, Iowa State. Obviously, we got to play Kansas State, Kansas, Cincinnati, Baylor, and Arizona State for the Territorial Cup. These are what our teams are looking like this year. Is there only two games I can control? I'm confused. Okay, whatever. So yeah, a lot of big ticket items today. We are going to be looking at our depth chart though, because we do have Noah Fifta, who is our quarterback. He's an 87. His deal breaker is playing style, which right now it's not looking the greatest. So I'm not looking forward to that. But we do have Tommy Trout, the backfield creator here. Just trying to see if they have any impact dev, and they look like they all have impact dev, so that's good. Taking a look at our running backs, we have Reese Scano, who is of star dev. You guys can't see. One sec. Let's be real, the top part of the screen doesn't really mean much. Anyways, as you can see, Kidrick has star dev, so we got that going for us. He is a junior. I did not check what his deal breaker was, and it's conference prestige. That's not going anywhere, so we should have him for sure. Checking out our wide receiver room. We have quite a few seniors in our wide receiver room, but that's kind of what it's looking like there. Looking at tight end, and then we got our line. We're sitting at about 75, but he's a sophomore, so that's good. Some normal dev. We got an impact freshman, so that's good. Impact. I always want to see at least 1 or 2 impacts. And we got 2 chilling right there who are also younger, and then 2 chilling right there. So that's what the offense is looking like. The defense, I wasn't 100%, but that thing was moving hella slow, so I was not fixing to go through all that. We're sitting at about an 80 across the board with everybody. We do have some corners. We have a couple star devs, with Burnett also having a star dev, and I don't see any elite devs on the team. We have Grooves Killebrew, the corner. He is for playing time, so as long as he plays, he should be good. He's a junior, so he'll be back next year, and I don't really see, oh, there's another star. We got Myron Robinson, who is a freshman this year, so that'll be a good additive for our next few years. And I don't see any other stars, just some impact here and there. Holy roster. But yeah, so that's what we're looking like. For this round, I decided I'm going tactician. I'm going to try this because it's a game day thing. I want to go ahead and get boosts to my quarterback to make sure my quarterback can do exactly what my quarterback needs to do. I want to get a boost to him. I want to get boost to my running back, and I want to get boost to my wide receivers. I want my offense firing on all cylinders, so if I just build up a really good defense, then we'll be good to go. All right, we got the recruiting board set, so we're going to go and hop into this here first year. All right, back to it here. Can't lie, I don't remember where I was just at. I had to take care of a couple of things, but I am back, and we are going along here with Arizona in week 1. Yeah, I'm hopeful we can get a good bit of these 4 stars because that would be super beneficial. The only downside is I hope our team isn't buns, because if our team's buns, then that's not going to be good because we're already a 3-star prestige. So, yeah. All right, so we just went ahead and put 50 points on pretty much anybody that I could put points on. That being 600 points available, 50 points apiece, and that's going to be 12 recruits that are getting 50 each. And, yeah, a bunch of them went ahead and locked us out, but that is okay. I was not counting on going crazy. I just want to get a good amount of 4 stars. At least until we can get to the offseason. Like we got Hepburn already. He's already first. Good to go. All right, that's what the board's looking like so far. We got a bunch of guys in first. If we win games, they'll stay in first. If we don't win games, they will not stay in first. That's pretty much what I've learned. Like I said, we win games, they'll stay in first. Our QB looks like he's transferring, and I'm going to be honest, completely didn't read the reason why. We got our coach skills here, though. We are going to upgrade this tactician tree, and we're going to go quarterback all the way. And then looking at our offensive coordinators, recruiters, so we're going to keep, he's an elite recruiter, it says. I didn't mean to hit however you say that. All right, so he's got a good amount for, okay, cool. Should make it easier to get wide receivers then, that's good. We need to make sure we get a defensive coordinator, which I always forget to do, but we need to get a new one of those. And we're going to peep at these recruits because I think I saw, yes I did, that he is down to his top 5. We want to go ahead and schedule a visit, not against them. We're going to schedule it at Yeah, again, they're on a bye week. I'm sure you guys can call me lame for that if you want, but that's okay. A bunch of these guys, excuse me, goodness gracious, got down to their top 8, so that's cool. Probably not going to win out on a good bit of them, but like I said, if we win, then we'll be doing fantastic. All right, I stopped quick enough this time. Playing style is why Fafita is deciding that he's probably not going to want to stay here, and that's okay. We did pick up another win. We do have Kansas State this week. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Probably should log into EA in case I get any trophies, if I cared about that. We got another point we can spend, so we're going to get our quarterback boosted up even more. Tried the recruiter tree, wasn't a fan. Tried the motivator tree, wasn't a fan. So we're going to try the tactician tree and see how that works for us in this one. And we got some visits we can schedule. See, I don't know that I want to... I'm going to do the bye week. You can say what you want, but I'm going to be honest, the bye week is the way it's going to rock for us for now, because I'm just not convinced that we're going to continue to win games. And realistically, if we don't win games, then we're probably not going to get these guys anyways, but it's still worth a shot. That's a good sign. We did lose, but that's still a good sign that we are getting that high up. Also, if you guys didn't check out the Vanderbilt rebuild, make sure you check it out. And brand exposure, these guys are going to lock us out, which is unfortunate because I was paying attention a little bit, but I really wasn't going crazy on my attention paid. I'm going to schedule against Oklahoma State. Screw it. The only downside is we lose too many games, our coach prestige drops, and then we may be getting dropped by some of these guys. So we just have to keep that in mind. These guys got us up to 5th and 2nd here. Given this, actually, if I go to this, it should give me my hours back, right? Or maybe if I exit and go back in, it'll give me my hours back, because those guys are on deal breakers. So I should technically have more hours. Or not. I'm not going to mess with it. Nope. Because if that goes back up, then I'm going to click recruiting for the 3rd time. If that goes back up, then they're right back on the list. So all we got to do is win a game. We do have more here, so we're going to go ahead and upgrade our passing. And then, like I said, I want to do receivers and running backs. I want to get this offense and offensive line. I want this offense good to go, ready to play, so we can put up points, because that seems to be the problem a lot of times is the offense will put up like 17 points and the defense is giving up 44 points, which is kind of both. But like right here, the offense definitely could have scored more to give us a victory there. But I do like that we're actually winning games by a good margin, so I'm hopeful that we can continue doing that. I think this was the bye week, I believe. Okay, he reached his top 3 schools. That's okay with me, buddy. I completely understand. I'd rather you lock me out now than piss me off later. We're way ahead for the wide receiver Hepburn, though. These guys are still on that. Yep, okay, so then it clicked in, and then Portilla did not want to there. So we're going to schedule visits against Oklahoma State and hope that is enough to pull us back in on some of these guys, and we'll do BYU. Screw it, we'll do BYU. Why not? What's the worst that happens? They don't come here anyways, but that'll give us a boost is the best thing that happens, so might as well. Conference prestige. We actually got pretty good ratings. That guy's first, so is he. He really hasn't moved a ton, so I'm going to throw 50 points at him. And is there anybody else right now ready for... These guys are ready for a visit, but I can't because we're currently sitting at with a deal breaker. So I'm just going to hold off and hope that maybe we can magically pull them back. We do have Iowa State this week, and just hoping we can go 3-1. All right, just a little update. Added about 5 3-stars and another 4 stars to the board. We're still locked out on Chimbo, but we are sitting at first for these 3 guys. That would be a sweet addition if we can get them to come here. So we did win against, where were we at? I'm all over the place. We did beat Iowa State, which is good. Now we have Oklahoma State we need to beat. And then we definitely need to beat BYU, but they lost a game, so I'm not too pressed by them. I feel like we can finish out this year doing pretty good, but it's all going to depend on the simulation CPU. You'll love to see that. We got Grant Hepburn. He is committed to Arizona. We got locked out of that corner. That's okay. Did we win that game? No, we lost, but he's still committed. Dang. I would have figured we'd have won the game with the way that went. But I think that's why we dropped down on some of the other guys. But we did get Hepburn. That's good. I did not scout him at all. I don't think I scouted anybody, all things considered. The pipeline tiers, we're probably going to lose out on this guy. Yeah. But Ballman's still in first. Shimbo is dropping off, so we should probably remove him. These guys still have visits. These guys jumped up. Lewis was like, nah, I'm good. And yeah, so we should make the cutoff on that guy, and once he breaks it down, then we should be good there as well, so we'll add a couple more guys. And in the tactician tree, I decided I wanted to upgrade offensive line before I do anything else, because I want them to have some boosts in the game so I can get some protection for my quarterback, and then I can get my wide receivers out wide. I'm hoping we won this game. Oh, goodness. We did not. I had a feeling. You can tell a lot by how the recruits act, man. God knows it, dude. Well, at least we got one guy. Feely is like, nah, fam, I'm good. We're in a recruiting battle for both of these guys, so I think how we do is going to play a lot into that. Hollenbach has locked us out once, though we can schedule a visit for, and we're 1,000% doing that in a bye week because I'm not stupid. Heaney locked us out, as well as Funk and Durbin, which I'm kind of sad about Durbin because I thought it was going to be a sneaky pull that I could grab him and throw him on the list, but I guess that did not pan out that way. So I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board and kind of... Actually, you know what, though? To be real with you, I'm about to just freaking throw 50... Oh, I can't do that. I'm going to remove these points and just start dropping 50 on these 3 stars just so we can either make sure we get them or they'll be really close so we can just send 10 points come time, like this guy right here, because we're never going to get him like to where he's going to commit right now if we don't go ahead and schedule him with some more recruiting hours. So now we got 50 on the entire board as well as someone committed, and let's get into it. With Houston this week, I don't have any high hopes. I should stop having high hopes because they always get completely crushed. We lost out on both those recruiting battles, but we are sitting at first for all these guys. We picked up the dub, though. We beat Houston. That's good. I like to see that. Obviously wasn't enough to sway the interest of Ballman and or Presley, which stinks, but we still have this left guard that we're in the battle for. We're coming up on a battle here with the Syracuse Orange. We can schedule visits for all these 3-star guys because we are leaps and bounds ahead, and even if we lose, it really doesn't matter, and I'd rather go ahead and make sure that we got these guys locked in than to be... Oops, that's a 4-star. Than to be playing games and then end up losing out on them. So there's definitely that. It's kind of crazy to be pushing 3 stars, 50 coach hours a week, but when you get to this point, you're like, cool, I need to go ahead and get people committed so that way in the off season I'm not sitting there scrambling just trying to complete a roster. I can actually go out there and go after whoever I need, which in this case is probably going to be a quarterback. All right, so our overall definitely dropped, and I'm kind of curious to see because usually that means there's an injury somewhere and it's making your team not as good. So yeah, we lost our defensive tackle, which 81 doesn't seem like a lot, but on this team that probably is a good bit. We lost out on some more recruits. I think we only are going to get like 1, maybe 2 4-stars if we're lucky. I think we'll get Harris, but I don't know about any of the other guys. Luckily, I can go ahead and schedule a visit for him though. And the only one we got left is Baylor, so it's either going to go really good for us or it's going to go really poorly. And I accidentally just did academic prestige for him, but I really don't think it completely matters what I pick because he is a 3-star. But we still have Sterling Blumberg here. And yeah, so if I can at least get like a few of these guys, I'd feel pretty happy. I don't know what this is saying. Oh, because I unlocked the sway and the... Man, that's another thing. I don't know about you guys, but the hard sell and the soft sell never work for me. Like, never. We do have more coach skill upgrades, so I'm going to upgrade the offensive line. Like I said, I want to do the offensive line. Then I'm going to beef up the rest. I want to make sure we get some good run, some good pass blocking, get boosts there. Our quarterback's already boosted up, so we should be good on that. And the other thing, I just got to make sure that we don't end up going without a quarterback, because that would be bad. I've done that previously. Don't like seeing that because... oh, that wasn't the other guy I thought. Well, that drops our championship contention down, so I feel like a lot of people are about to move on away from this school, which is okay. But previously, I did a dumb, and I decided I was going to go after a guy. Was I going after a guy? No, I just decided not to go after another quarterback. So then I had this 91 overall team, but with a 78 quarterback, and we just stunk it up, dude. Like, we stunk up the building. All right, and with that, we have Heath Fallen and Marquez Dunn added to the list. We have Blumberg, who's still first, and we have a visit with him, and it looks like there's nobody else really going after him. Harris, I'm hopeful we can stand the lead on. And maybe we come back on Cribs, and maybe we don't. I don't know. There's really no way to tell. I think it will depend upon if we do good against the Bearcats here, which I'm not hopeful for once again, because I'm just never hopeful that we win anything. Okay, we got a scholarship. there we go. We got the right guard, Josh Westerman. That's good. That cleared up some space. He committed to Syracuse, and we lost again, as I figured. And we cannot schedule any more visits. If you want to take a look at the schedule, here's what we're looking like. I'll show off the stats here in a second as well. We have been on quite the losing stretch. We've lost 3 straight to Colorado, Kansas, as well as Cincinnati, letting us go with a big old goose egg. I'm hopeful that somehow miraculously we finish out and win 2 games, because then 6-6 is a lot better than, and we'll be bowl eligible, than being 4-8 or 5-7. Like, yeah. So season stats wise, we can really get a look to see what our issue is. Only 56 completion from Fifita, and honestly, I'm not really going to be mad to see him gone. Although it looks like we're going to be losing a lot of guys, but we still have Braden Locke, who is Conference Prestige, which I tried to recruit a bulk of, was Conference Prestige. We might be losing out on a lot of these guys, though. No, we'll bring back Kedrick. That's good. As well as Malcolm Eason, because his is Conference Prestige as well. I didn't even peep to see how good Ismail, he's running the ball pretty good, like all things considered. Receiving wise, nothing too crazy stuck out to me. A lot of sacks given up by this guy. A lot of sacks. Not gonna be sad to see you go. Honestly, you just give up way too many sacks. And it could be a breakdown of the offensive line. That could be our biggest issue. I don't know. Well, with that, it looks like we're going to be falling down pretty low. I'm so glad I didn't recruit anybody with championship contention in mind. Proximity to home is all I got to worry about there, and conference prestige. And for the most part, it's conference prestige and playing time. Pro potential really doesn't matter that much. I mean, as long as we have people get drafted, which I'm sure we will. Yeah, that shouldn't be an issue at all. Harris just fell to second. I'm going to do one of these real quick searches that you can do if you hit the triangle button, and I'm going to throw 4 stars, and I'm going to see if anybody is open still. That's a 4-star. And there's one guy, and he is a halfback, and it is his playing time. We're sitting at a C+ right now, but if the other guy goes, then he is going to be our guy. Honestly, you know what? Yeah, this dude done messed around too much. Goodbye. You can just see yourself right off my board. And I'm going to throw him 50. Playing time should go up next week. Bro, why is LSU out here recruiting 3 stars, bro? That irks my nerves. Can we finish 5-7? 5-7 feels better than 4-8, honestly. It just does. Hoping to see a scholarship pop here. Let's go. All right, we got the right guard, Tyler Sanchez. That's another guy. That's good. Tyreek did commit to LSU. That's stinky, but what are you going to do? We did finish 4-8, which is also stinky. But there again, what are you going to do? Defensive Player of the Week, I thought that it was showing him winning the Heisman for a second, and I said, ain't no way a 4-8 Arizona team is producing a Heisman. Not a chance on this green earth. But we're looking at first on most of these guys. Hopefully it'll pop through for that guy. We did get a 4-star. It looks like we might be able to get Bloomberg, or however you pronounce it. To finish out our recruiting board again, I put DeCiccio and Iosefa Boozer. El Dorado Hills, California. Okay. And then we got a punter, good old Josh Gavia from Honolulu, Hawaii. What a pull. If we get a Pipeline State out of Hawaii, that'd be nuts. Not that they produce the most talent, but... All right, so we got Alex Popo. That's good. Looks like Boozer reached his top schools. Nothing you can do there. I just really, really hope our prestige doesn't drop. Right here, though, I think I can... Yep. And I'm going to go ahead. He is an elite recruiter, so I'm going to keep him here. I'm going to fire a defensive coordinator. I want to view his talent tree real quick to make sure he has enough. That's me. To make sure he has enough offensive ones. But, he does. He's got a good bit, so hopefully he keeps those. Boost to ideal pitch. Takes less time to scout. Yeah. Recruiting actions have bigger impacts on QBs. Okay, that's interesting. My school grades have a larger impact. Boost to pitch grades, increase weekly recruiting hours. That is what we need to get to, is where we can increase these weekly recruiting hours. So if we can get a better recruiter for our defensive coordinator, then we can do amazing. I guess I'm going to extend him. I'll make an offer to extend him for now, just because he at least is putting those recruiting points to good use, and then we're going to try to grab a new defensive coordinator this week. And Zachariah Branch, the wide receiver from Georgia, is going to win the Heisman Award. Shout out to him. We need to hire some staff, so let's hop in there and see what we got available for defensive coordinators. I'll be honest with you, this is pretty much what I do. I go to view talent tree, and if I don't see what I want to see, then I just move on and keep it pushing. I have not been told yet that somebody did not want the job, so I'm hopeful that that stays this way. I'm not seeing recruiters right now, and I'm really hopeful that one of these guys has recruiting. He has a little bit, so I guess he's on the board right now. This guy is not. I hope the last guy is. George Volek, you're only level 14, and you are into recruiting, so I'm going to offer you the job as defensive coordinator here at Arizona. Hopefully you take that over some of the other ones. Like I said, haven't seen him turn down the job yet. So, and looking at early National Signing Day, we can take a peek at some of the guys we already got to see what their, nope, not top classes. We ain't going to be nowhere near there. What their dev traits are. So we got a star dev in Hepburn here. We got impact. We got star in Sanchez. That's awesome. And we got impact in Pepo. That is so good. I genuinely am super excited that we were able to even do that good. So hopeful that it's going to pop and say he accepted it. Yes, he did. Okay. Like I said, never seen him not accept it. I do want to take a peek real quick. I am going to upgrade my coach points here. That is George Volek, not me. So let me go back. Upgrade coach skills. And yep, that's me. Shout out to my dryer that decided it wanted to just go crazy right then. Never even heard it go off before. Hopefully that didn't drown out the video too much. I'm sure it did, but it is what it is. I got to get views for it to matter what it sounds like in the background. Manage staff. There we go. That's why I couldn't even see what I was trying to do. See here's talent tree. See what we got going here. He does have the other unlocked, and he has nothing into it. Okay. This was the other guy that was there. I don't know. I'm sure I'll see it at some point. And the winner of the national title game was Miami beating Georgia. That'd be crazy if that happened this year. Let's go ahead and hop into see what players are leaving us. I saw a laundry list of players, and that guy had committed to Texas. I saw so many players that were leaving because they wanted to transfer. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 players transferring, and that is not good. Luckily, do I even want you to come back? I'll try to persuade you. I only have 2 persuasions, so if I'm being honest, that's probably not my first. Tommy Trout, can I? Okay, so we got Tommy Trout to stay, so that keeps a QB. Luckily, we got one guy. I didn't even peep the other players leaving, like the ones actually graduating and stuff. Some of our overalls. Transfer championship contender. You know what, Javion Cole? Hopefully you find that somewhere, and best believe you will see that we will be a championship contender one day. We may have some people drafted. I'm doubting it, though, which will also put a hurt into our pro potential. But at the same time, I'm not like super pressed about pro potential right now. This is what we got left of people that look like they may or may not transfer out. Hopefully they don't. All right, I conveniently told my dryer to shut up. We had nobody drafted, so that will definitely put a hurting on our pro potential. I'm glad I didn't pick people for that because that would not have been great. But we do have these guys signed so far. He is. I'm gonna have to offer 500 or 550. His way, we were a good bit ahead on him, getting close for him. So I don't really want to give out points like that, though. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Fallen. I'm going to give you 25. I got so many people I got to freaking get, bro. So it's like one of those things where I just kind of got to hope and pray that I can get some of these other guys pretty easily. So then that way it'll create some room. That's the other thing about doing recruiting is just that, dude, it can be a freaking pain in the neck. Boozer, goodbye. I don't care. I thought he locked us out anyways, whatever. All right, I filled up the board. Once again, not feeling too great about this. Not feeling great at all. And we did drop down to a 2-star prestige, which really, really sucks because that's just going to make things even harder on us. I didn't even see who went where, what on stuff. So we're dropping out on his board. That's fine. Playing time. Oh, come on, dude. I got to add players. Like, I don't know what you want from me. Whatever, I guess he's Splitsville as well. Still a good bit ahead on the punter. That's good. First for Lewis here. I want to make sure we get him, so I'm going to schedule him in a visit on playing time, and I'm not going to go after any other QBs because this guy is a freaking stud. I also want the 40 points to visit. Sorry, dog, I can't do that. I'm hopeful you stay in first, though, because that dude's a freaking monster. I want to go after some more offensive linemen. I feel like that's going to be our key for at least now. All right. It's thundering outside, so that's wonderful. We got that in the background. And, yeah, so I just went ahead and offered pretty much everybody that didn't have a scholarship offered to them. I just sent them a scholarship and 10 coach hours in the hopes that they just decide to go to our school because nowhere else offered them a scholarship. I don't know if that's how that works, but hopefully it does, and we'll see. Well, you know what? It actually kind of worked out because I ended up getting everybody but 4 guys that I was going after here. So no 4 stars, but we got a ton of 3 stars, hopefully to replace some of the guys we had. We got a ton of coach points, and then we're going to peep National Signing Day here because, yeah, like I said, these guys on the bottom I just threw. Oh, no, they never committed. That sucks, bro. I thought they committed. I'm tripping. Oh, I'm tripping so bad. Look at that. Oh, we're good. Bro, I don't understand this recruiting board at all. It makes me, like, freak out that I don't have enough people. Either way, I digress. We're in Big 12. I don't know why it falls after the... Actually, technically, Big 10 comes first, but when I'm going in the order that I was going in, it does not. So, overall, we finished 50th in the country with 2 4 stars, 18 3 stars. That puts us about number 10. No. Number 9 in the conference, which isn't bad. For recruits, we're number 49, and that puts us at about 6th. And for transfers, yeah, we were way down there. We just got a bunch of 3 stars at the last minute. All right, I just got through moving some positions around, make sure my line was evenly spread, like a sandwich. And, yeah, I'm not looking forward to these upgrades. Maybe I am. Somebody got a... Oh, no, I reached level 10. Ha! Usually I'm looking forward to upgrades because I get some crazy good upgrades whenever I do the skills myself, but we'll see. Well, if I told you guys I was excited, I'd be lying to you, but we have at least a couple good 90 players, a bunch of mid-80s, a little lower 80s, some 70s, some Thunder outside, which is so fantastic. And we got a 57 overall player on our team. But yeah, these are the improvements. We had a bunch of guys jump up a good bit. A lot of good receivers. Our boy Tommy Trout, I'm so glad he stayed. He might not be staying next year, though, so I don't know how good that's going to do for us. But at least for this year, he's pretty good. We got Sawyer Anderson. He shouldn't be going nowhere. Actually, he might be because of playing time. But that just is what it is. And we can check right here and see how many people we actually have on our squad. We have a 62-man roster. 62. That's freaking crazy. And conference prestige dropped, which is kind of nuts. It was A-. Now it's at B+. So I'm hopeful that doesn't have any effect because I always recruit people based off conference prestige because usually it doesn't go anywhere. We dropped to a two-star school, and we have 7, 8, 9, 10 players looking like they're about to dip up out of here after this season. So we got to make sure we can get their replacements. Starting up the second season here, though, so our schedule's looking like we got Northern Illinois, Washington State, and a bunch of conference matchups, as well as FCS West. So hopefully we can get some dubs. I don't see that being too difficult of a schedule. At least I don't have no crazy ranked opponents on there. And we have 575 hours that we can use to recruit, but as you can tell, it's going to be even harder to get 3 stars now because we fell to a 2-star school prestige. However, I will still do my best to get... I'm going to try to just get as many 3 stars as I can just because I want to make sure we are filled up as a school. I will recruit straight 3 stars, then I'll move on to something else. But to be honest, I actually don't think we're going to get 575 points because we are a 2-star school, and I know it's based upon that. So honestly, I'm going to have like 10 guys up here, and I'm just going to work on those 10 guys. If I don't see it going anywhere with those 10 guys, sub the guys out and just keep going every single week, and that I think is going to be our best way to do this. I'm slowly but surely learning college football 26, and I will learn to recruit and get very good at it. And as I figured, we only got 450 points, so these are the 9 guys we're going to go after for right now. De La Puente, I added a 4-star because he was interested in us, and I don't think it'll stick for anything, but we'll see. Did you peep the team overall, though? 82, 84 offense, 81 defense. Not bad. Better than last year. Is that going to mean anything for us? Probably not, but these guys are all in first right now, which is big freaking pimping. The only issue I see is that I'm going to have to take points. Okay, I'm going to take points from you because it looks as though you're in first for now, and I'll add them back after next week because I want to go ahead and get these visits scheduled early as I can get them. So I can go ahead and get these guys committed because usually, let me go back because I can add more points than I added to them. I don't know why I only did 10. Usually you only get these guys if they visit, so it's probably better for me to go ahead and do that now and just kind of bite the bullet and just hurry up and try to get these guys in. Now, if we lose FCS West, which is possible, I've lost FCS schools before, I'm going to lose my absolute mind. But we are in first for all these guys, and we did beat FCS West, which is good for my sanity because I definitely needed that. And we had Riscana, 143 yards. I thought that said 6 touchdowns, 6 yards per catch. I don't know. Let's go check out this game. It's probably going to be about one of the only wins we get this year. Although, I will say, did pretty freaking good. I mean, it is an FCS school, but 186 yards passing, not bad. 3 touchdowns. Oh, 1 reception for 6 yards. So I guess 6 yards per reception. That's kind of a weird stat line to throw up there. It seemed like they just kind of were trying to find something else to throw up there. But, whatever, I guess. All right, and we got visits for pretty much all our guys. And since they're 3 stars, I have a good feeling about it. I should not have a good feeling because I've seen teams jump in, but I've never recruited 3 stars super hard like this. Usually I only throw like 10, 25 points there, here and there. We are falling to second on that guy, but he's visiting this week, so that's good. We can go ahead and get the visits in. We can go ahead and get these guys going, and hopefully that will be enough to bring them in, and they will join the program. Do I want to do Cincinnati? I guess. My only issue is like if we lose these games, then that's kind of shooting us in the foot doing that. But it's what I kind of have to do at this very moment because there's not much else I can do. So we're gonna schedule all these. All right, cool. We'll just continue to press this back and forth until you move out of my way. Eventually, it will move out of my way. Hopefully. Okay, there it goes. Good old Eli Curtin. So yeah, if you guys were curious as to who we got Eli Curtin, we got Cesar Blanco, Ross Henry, Jaden Strange, Austin Jamison, Tim Sarr, and Kevin Felix. Those guys are both quarterbacks, so I'm hopeful I can get them. And I think everybody has a visit scheduled except for you. Yep, and you only need 10 points, and that is freaking perfect to me. I'm hoping the fact that we're that close is really important to Brian De La Puente or whatever the heck his name was. And I hope we can beat Northern Illinois because we got a lot riding on it. You like that screen? You like that screen a lot. I promise you do. We are sitting at 2-0, though, so we did beat Northern Illinois, and that is a good sign because we need wins this year if we want to be a successful team at some point. But, yep, Roth already with his commitment, so that's awesome. That is going to free up some more points that I can throw on other people. I am going to put 50 back on all these guys because I believe everybody has a visit scheduled. So if I throw 50, then I can throw somebody else on, and then we can just keep that pushing. Once again, you love to see it. We got Cesar Blanco. He is committed. We're in a recruiting battle. We're still in first, and we're in a recruiting battle. I hate being in recruiting battles, but we are 3-0, so we picked up the dub over Washington State. That'll give us a coach skill to upgrade, so let's go and hop over to his tactician tree. And I'm going to start working on the running back. Win 8 top 25 games, and we can unlock this second row, which this is awesome because it'll just help us out a lot. So we are starting conference play this week against Cincinnati, and I believe we do have people visiting. The only downside is, like I said, we have there's another. See, we got Ross Henry. That's good. I don't see anything else. We did lose. That is not great, but we did get Ross Henry, so that's good. Pretty sure we're probably going to be in second on some of these guys' lists now, just considering that we lost. That is okay. Vanover's got us in first. We're going to go and offer him a scholarship. Brockwell's not ready yet. Curtin, we're in first. We're falling behind, but we're ahead for Jamison now, which is good. So I believe that means we can add somebody else to the list. Is there anybody that's you're way ahead. So I'm going to remove this. I am going to give him near about what he had, just 10 less. If we could get coaches that actually had the tree upgraded properly, dude, we'd be killing it because then I could get an extra 10 points, per. This guy's conference prestige, so hopefully that can factor in pretty well here. I'm going to just send the house. I'm not going to send him he's got a scholarship offer from them, though. So let's go ahead and send him a scholarship offer and see if that'll play into effect. It's not going to show me. Yeah, it's not going to show me their development trait yet because then we could remove them from the board and just keep grinding for developmental traits. Hopefully we beat Kansas State this week. And judging by the fact that both these guys signed elsewhere, I'm going to go ahead and say we lost to Kansas State. No, we won. Okay. I need to stop basing my thoughts of our victories and losses on purely if these guys commit or not, because sometimes you're just going to take the L. And that's okay. You just got to be okay with it. But Brockwell here is ready for a visit, so we're going to go ahead. I don't know if I want to do TCU. Actually, it looks like any of these are kind of... And it's blocking me again. Was it playing time? Got to make sure you schedule the visits, though, because you want to make sure these guys are committing. I'm going to put this guy back up to 50 because I'd like him to go ahead and commit because, like I said, if we can go ahead and get these guys committed, then we'll be sitting in a pretty good spot. I'm going to throw 2 more guys on the list. It makes it a lot more difficult when you're not actually playing any of the games too, because you really have zero control if your team wins or loses, even if it's like a matchup that you know you need to win. Like, sorry, bro, your team just didn't bring their A game. But we got some guys visiting this week. We did pick it up another dub, so we are sitting at 5-1, which is freaking fantastic. I love to see it. We're still sitting at first. Looks like we're going to get in a recruiting battle here with old Cal. This guy looks like he's ready for a visit. 40 points, bro. Golly, dude, you're freaking killing me. Conference Prestige is what we're going to pitch him. And then we got 10 hours, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find me a random tail prospect. As you can see, we still have a lot that we need, and especially losing guys does not help when I've been recruiting them this whole time. Conference Prestige works for me. And he's got Georgia on his list, and I don't like that at all. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw 10 points at him just let it ride for right now. And we're gonna advance and hopefully beat TCU. We in fact did take an L to TCU. We also dropped to 81 on offense, so we gotta go check the old injury report to see what happened. Hopefully nothing crazy. And yep, we lost Mizell. We lost our wide receiver number, I don't know, and starting tight end and starting right tackle. And they're going to be gone for quite some time. So that doesn't spell great for us, but that is about par for the course with me doing these challenges because I always seem to have something happen. We only lost to TCU by 3, though. So it wasn't like it was a blowout game. We still got a good bit of schedule left to go here. We do have Texas Tech, which kind of sucks, and some of these other schools, which I'm not looking forward to competing against. But you just got to, man. We're going to go ahead and upgrade this here tactician tree. And I'm going to get my running backs boosted up. And then I should probably start working on some defense here soon. But I want to get my offense to the pinnacle of where it can be, at least as far as that goes. And then I'll worry about the other. Love to see it. We got Kevin Felix. That's awesome. Oh, we got another. We got Eli Curtin as well. Oh, we got another. We also got Dominique Vanover. And that's it for those 3 for right now. But that's awesome. And recruiting battle with Cal, like I figured would happen. But we did pick up the dub, so that's freaking baller. What do we got? Oh, Riscano. Dude, he's freaking monster, man. I think we're losing him next year, though. Are we? I don't know. Oh, yeah, because of Conference Prestige. He needs an A-. So maybe the Conference Prestige will go up, and that'll kick that away. That's the only downside, though, with the Conference Prestige thing is, like, if our conference isn't performing well, which I am used to doing challenges in the ACC and the Big Ten where it always does well, but then you have these ones where it doesn't necessarily, and it just makes it a pain. I'm not looking forward to losing on him. I'm really not looking forward to it because I know it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time, and then we're going to lose out, and I'm going to be pissed. Conference Prestige, we're going to pitch here. We can throw a couple more guys on here. I need to give him the full plethora of what we can give him, because if not, then it's going to be looking a little rough. It looks like it's sunny outside. The crappy part about where I live is this freaking floods in the parking lot. All right, let's throw 2 more guys on here. All right, we got those 2 guys ready to go. We got Iowa State this week, and I've been pitching everybody Conference Prestige, which kind of sucks, man, because it's going to eventually go up to A-, which I think is the max it'll go to, but it's still like, and I'm in a battle with Oklahoma State with them, of course, because why wouldn't I be? 6-3, I think we just took another L then. Is that what that means? I'm pretty sure we had only lost 2 games up to that point. And yes, we did. We lost to Iowa State. We're probably going to lose to Texas Tech, and hopefully we can beat BYU and Arizona State, because if not, then that's going to really piss me off, because we had a really good year going so far, even though we didn't really have a lot of cream of the crop talent we were playing against. But we're still in first here, falling to second there, still in first. Oh, man, I hate sitting in second on players. It really sucks, because then I'm like, dang, dude, I feel like I'm just, like, wasting my time here, because why would I, whatever. His proximity to home, it may go our way, it may not. I hit the wrong button because I didn't mean to do that. Whatever. We'll just send him 40 then. We lost out on Tim Sawyer to California, as I figured we may. And we did drop to 6-4, which I also figured might happen. So that is not ideal. I wish we had more ranked people in the conference too. Being in a recruiting battle with an Oklahoma State team does not feel good to me, because I feel like they're definitely going to be taking the edge on that one. But I definitely need to get this guy back up to 50. Excuse me. Okay. And then we're going to do a visit for Obi here against Arizona State, even though I'm pretty sure we're going to lose, because I want to make sure we have visits for our guys. But we at least already got 6 recruits. They're all 3 stars, as I figured would be the case. Maybe we'll get the center who's a 4-star. I am doubtful. Maybe we'll beat BYU. I'm doubtful. But you never know, man. Funny stuff happens, and we got we got Brockle. And the right guard committed to Minnesota. We took another loss, so we are sitting at 6-5. Can we please win this last game? I'd much rather be 7-5 than 6-6. But we did get Brockle at least. We lost out on this guy, which, once again, I figured. And we're dropping here. Oh, man, you'll love it. You'll love it so much. And we can't schedule no more visits, so we might as well throw guys on the board. We got Clay Trahan. I knew it. I knew it. So we must have lost. Yep, and we're going to finish the year 6-6. I thought if we would have won that game against ASU that we were going to get him, but sadly we did not. And, you know, like I said, kind of sucks, but what are you going to do about it? I mean, you're just going to continue to play the game and hope that you can get better. That's what I do every year anyways, and sometimes it works and a lot of times it doesn't because I feel like we're just going to continue to lose. But, you know, I don't think we're bowl eligible. I haven't peeped that yet, but I'm going to go ahead and assume that we're not, or maybe we are. Yeah, I don't think they're going to send us to a bowl. Maybe? Nope, but Arch Manning won the Heisman. Wow. It's crazy. He decided not to be in the last game, but he's going to be in this one. Interesting concept. Oh, we are. We're in the Alamo Bowl versus ODU. Let's go, baby. Possibility to go positive this year, man. That's all I'm saying. We got 10 coach points, too. Well, we did pick up the dub, so we're sitting at 7-6. Yeah, we got a lot of players planning on leaving the team, so gonna definitely need a little something to jumpstart us to make sure we can be successful. But on our tactician tree we got everything maxed out, so that's good. That's a positive. And just peeping around here, we got USC beat Texas Tech for the national title. So Texas Tech made it to the national title game, year number 2, and that is nuts to me because I don't know how bad we lost to them, but I actually don't know. We could have gotten blown out by them for all I know. Actually, can I still see the schedule? No, I can't. Oh well. We can see players leaving, and it's a plethora of them, let me tell you. But we did get 4 persuasion points, so I'm hopeful we can persuade our boy Myron to stay. That didn't happen. We got extremely low and very low. I mean, we didn't lose as many players this year, though. Tommy Trout said, I'm taking my talents elsewhere. Dejon Hinton said, I'm also doing the same. Sawyer Anderson, can you please stay for me, buddy? Nope, he's not going to stay, even though I feel like he should because he's not going to have any competition. But now we don't have a quarterback, so. Did we have anyone get drafted? We did. We had a Groves Killebrew got drafted as well as a Riscano, so shout out to those guys. Played a heck of a time here with us. All right, I painstakingly think I manipulated this recruiting board to where we at least get 30 prospects, which is what we need. A lot of it's conference prestige. Some of it's pro potential. You kind of got to do what you got to do. So, well, we got. Actually, I don't know. Let's see. We missed out on 4 people, so we ended up with 31 prospects, which is really not bad. I'm hopeful that we got all the main positions that we needed. But checking out National Signing Day, I'm thinking we're going to be pretty high up there on our class at least because we got. Let's see. Let's get rid of him. He went to our rival, man. Not looking forward to playing against him. Oh, okay, so we got 29. We got 29 3-star prospects was this recruiting class. And let's see if we got any star. There's 1 star dev. That's good. We like to see. That's 2 star devs. That's good. A lot of normal I'm seeing. Not even a lot of impact, which I don't like at all. Oh, there's 3 star devs. Yes, we got 3 star devs out of all that. Not ideal, but see how we fared in the Big 12. We are number 8 this year. For recruits, we're number 5, which is awesome. And for transfers, we're number 2, which is crazy. So I feel like we knocked this recruiting class out of the park, honestly. All right, and these are what our training results are going to look like before. So as you can see, 87 is our best player. We got some mid to lower 80s, a bunch of 70s, this, that, whatever. It's not going to go up too crazy, but it's still going to go up a good bit. All right, we got a good little bit of extra players. The only thing I ran into is through my recruiting, I realized that we only have 2 corners. Well, actually, we might have more than that because I think I got some players. But, yeah, 2 corners is not enough. I think we have, 3, actually. We have a ton of wide receivers. None of them are good enough to play corner. They are 91, though. We have Ryan Staub, the pocket passer. He is a senior. His thing is playing time. So is Boyd's. The only downside is I don't think Boyd's going to really see much playing time this year. So we have that issue. And then on the offensive line, I feel like we're pretty set other than the center position. I feel like we did a pretty good job recruiting, making up for last year losing so many players. I'm going to see right now how many we have because I think we only had like 65 last year, and we have 68 now, or 62 maybe. So still don't have enough, but that's just going to happen with how this goes. It's just going to happen. So flash real quick, we are an 82 overall with 84 offense, 79 defense. As expected, considering that I've only been upgrading the offensive side of the tactician tree, but now I am upgrading defensively, so hopefully that'll improve. We have Colorado State, FCS West, Washington State, and then a bunch of other Big 12 opponents. I'm really hoping the conference prestige stayed up. I'm going to be able to check on that right now, because if it went below a B+, we're kind of screwed. We might just be screwed altogether with that. And our conference prestige is still at a B+. Average member team prestige. Yeah, so we're still at a 2-star prestige, and that's the issue that we lie with. So once we can get back up, I think it'll bump us back. All right, so we are, what is this, year number 3 now? Sorry, I had to step away for a second. Yeah, so we went ahead and threw some people on the board that we're trying to recruit. I don't actually know what prestige we are again. I believe, yep, we're still 2-star. We are going to have to absolutely have a breakout year this year to be able to be successful and hopefully actually get back to a good prestige, because getting back to 3 stars prestige is kind of difficult. All right, so we don't have enough points to even go after all these guys that we have on the board. We have enough for 9 prospects at a time, which is once again very difficult. And people that do better than me on this, shout out to you, bro. I'm so happy for you. But boy, oh boy, I struggle like crazy to be able to get recruiting down as well as getting everybody and being successful on top of that. It just becomes increasingly difficult. Although here we might be good for a minute, but like now we have to get rid of this guy because that's not going to happen. Actually, he might have. And we got to get rid of Gross. And we could probably keep these 2 guys on the board for now. But we do have him he's already ready for a visit, so we might as well send one. But the good thing about that is that hopefully we can go ahead and get him. He is a gem. We're the only person chasing him, and he's already down to his top 5, which is kind of nuts. Week 1 to do. Hopefully we can come out with a win over Colorado State, though. And, yeah, we got a bunch of people in their top 5, which is awesome. And we beat Colorado State, which is also awesome. The biggest kicker, we had a Big 12 Defense Player of the Week, dude. What, I got 4 sacks in a game? Dude, that's nuts. I can't even promise that we're going to keep our entire team this year because some of the guys is playing time, and I'm not going to lie to you, it's kind of hard. But, dude, 44-0 is insane. Dude, we can put up numbers like this. Ryan Staub, and he's hurt. Awesome. You're kidding that he's already hurt. Bruh. Okay, at least we have FCS, whoever the heck cares next week. But, like, come on, bro. Seriously? 17. He's out the whole season with a shoulder blade. And he's out 7. Dude, the season's ruined already, bro. When I tell you I have the worst luck, I have the worst luck with this game. Because that in and of itself just screwed us. Losing our starting quarterback who had a great game and our, right tackle, whoever, who starts on the line, and 2 other, bro. All right, we've got visits for all these guys. We're in first on a lot of them. They're already top 5. If we can win, we need to win this week, and we need to beat Washington State, and we'll be doing okay. If we don't beat Washington State, that's going to kind of hinder us on a couple of these other prospects that I was chasing for. Okay, we won that game, thank God. I'm imagining it was pretty close. So I didn't even fully look at what, because I was so pissed off. Bro, we got somebody else injured. Bro, our starting right tackle, 3 of our offensive linemen, you cannot make this up, bro. You literally cannot make this up. 3 of our offensive linemen and our starting quarterback out for like 6 weeks, actually. Like, look at the depth chart. We don't have the depth for that. We got Carson Boyd, a sophomore, he's a pure runner, and he's starting now. So we're going to have to rely on the run game. Luckily, we have good receivers, but, like, he's starting at right tackle. He's starting at the right guard. That's our starting center right now. There's our starting left guard, or right guard, and there's our starting right tackle. We only have a 180 on the line. Oh, my God. But we did get a commit here in Vakapuna. The left guard committed. We're in first now for this edge guy. We did lose that game. I had a feeling we were going to lose to Baylor. I wonder how bad it was. I'm hopeful it wasn't too terribly bad. It was 2013, so not bad. Dude, imagine how good we could be if we had our starting QB and those starting offensive linemen. Like, I'm just blown away that I have this kind of luck that happens. Like, we're going to get our defensive tackle back, but these guys are gone at least 5 more weeks. Like, we might be able to turn the year around after that, and I'm hopeful we don't have too many difficult matchups before that. But, like, dude, we dropped to number 4 on his list, so I'm, like, contemplating even keeping him on this list at this point. He's ready for a visit, though, so we definitely can do that. And we're going to schedule in the bye week and proximity to home. I need to get him, oh my god, 40? Jesus, dude. Well, I'm not going to be able to add anybody else, so let's go ahead and do that for playing time. I'm hopeful I can get these guys before that. I'm going to keep him on, I'll keep him here for one more week, and we'll see what happens. I do not have high hopes of beating Oklahoma State. We are in first across the board, and we did lose to Oklahoma State, as I figured. Kind of hard to beat these teams when your starting quarterback is out. He's still in fourth by a good bit, so I'm imagining that's not going to happen. So let's go ahead and pull him. We'll throw another QB on there. I was really hopeful to get the 3-star too, man. That would have been awesome. His is brand exposure. So this is kind of the thing I have to go down every time. I have to sit here and be like, okay, so it's this, and then this is this, and then this is this, and then I just got to end up going to this anyways. Luckily, these other 2 guys on our list have sat at first, and so we're able to keep them and throw some recruiting points at them finally. I'm hopeful I can get all these guys to commit here in the next coming weeks if we don't lose too many more games. If we lose too many more games, that's probably not going to happen. We like that site, so we did get Frederick Milton. That's good. We're also sitting at first for these other guys, and we did take another loss, as I figured. We were going to be losing quite a few games. I'm hopeful that didn't have an impact. It doesn't look as if it did. These guys, it looks a little closer. He is a gem, so I'm glad we did end up getting him. Move him to the top of the board. Now we can go ahead and stop messing around and throw Frank Jewell here. It's in the house, and for Sal's as well. You would think that instead I would like add other people, but I mean I already have these guys in first, so I might as well. And then these guys are all on visits. So I'm just waiting to throw these guys on visits once they are available for it. And it might seem kind of dumb to just go straight 3-stars, but at this point, like losing this many games, we're not going to attract any 4-stars. They're probably all into their top 8 by now anyways. Oh, we did get another commit though. We got Zaire Leon. Oh, we got another. We got Taylor O'Kine, so that's good. Still sitting in first for these guys, so that's also a really good sign. And we did pick up a dub, so shout out to that. Not sure how the heck we did that. I do want to peep this injury report, though, because, oh my god, dude, he's out for 12. Dude, you literally can't make this up. This is why I fail these challenges, is because of these injuries. Because this is 3 of my starting 5 on my offensive line, my starting QB, and my number 2 wide receiver, along with an edge rusher. Now, luckily, I should be getting these guys back here in a couple weeks. After the bye week, we have one more week, and then these guys will be back. But, like, dude, it is impossible. And then checking out the season stats, I don't know that our QB that we only had him for 1 game. And he's 9 touchdowns, 5 picks. Like, he's young. He's a pure runner. Like, he's not the practice that they've been doing. And, like, he's not built for this offense that's been set up for him. But, I mean, somehow they found a way to pick up a dub over Colorado, which is awesome. Knock them off the pedestal. None of these remaining opponents are currently ranked. They all seem like beatable teams. So here's hoping we can beat them. Let's go, baby. We got Jalen Bender committed. Anybody else? No, not yet. I'm in a recruiting battle with Stanford for this guy, so that's kind of stinky. Luckily, I don't have many people transferring as of right now, and that's good. And Kansas at least is 2-4, so that makes me feel a little bit better about that. I don't like this, but of course Stanford has to come in last freaking minute and and I don't have enough that I can try to sway him any other way. I do want to offer you a scholarship, and I want to go ahead and schedule a visit. I'm gonna go UCF because I think our QB should be back by then and be back into the motion of things. That's gonna leave us 30 hours. We really can't do much because actually you need a visit as well, so I'm going to do him at UCF as well. I'm assuming that I did conference prestige, but I can't see because it's in the way, and I did because that's 9 times out of 10 what I do, because on the off chance that we actually are good this year, then our conference prestige will go up because we haven't been good. So, and we could not beat Kansas, which is disappointing because the lone 4-star we had up here is now we're now in a recruiting, but we've fallen to number 2 for him because we lost probably. We're on number 2 now for this guy. We're first for him and first for him. I need to offer him a scholarship. He will not auto-commit because I think your prestige has to be high enough. I do need to go ahead and throw somebody else up here, so let's go ahead and grab another Q. Actually, what is this guy? Brand. See, I can't bank on brand exposure, man. I can't bank on playing time either. I try to stay away from those ones. Sometimes I end up stuck with playing time, though, because we just got to get somebody. And it looks as though Grant Dalton is going to be that way as well. So we don't have enough to send the house, but we can throw 40 points at you. I'm really hoping that we can get some good offensive and defensive coordinators. I think that would make it a lot more successful. This should be our first game back with our actual starting QB and our offensive line. So I have high hopes that we can actually do something, but he committed to Stanford, and we did win, so that's good. That's a bonus. I want to see by how much, because, yeah, we won 34-13. See, with the right people starting, this team is completely different. Look at him. Dude, he's a freaking monster, and he's a senior, though. And he would be leaving regardless, but all it took was the entire O-line daggum near to get injured. And we got another receiver out. So 2 of our receivers are out. And he's a sophomore. So, and they're out for they're out for the rest of the season, basically. And I would schedule Grant Dalton here a visit, but our only game left is against Houston, and they're currently sitting in number 24 in the country, I believe. So there's that. Looking at our receivers, luckily I think receivers are the one thing that we have a plethora of. We do. So even though those 2 guys are out, we still have solid, fast receivers. Although one of them, our receivers, wait, is it I should have looked at it. You guys probably peeped it. One of them has 99 speed or 98 speed or something crazy like that. Yeah. So, Jelani Watkins has 99 speed, which is fan-freaking-tastic, honestly. Hopefully we beat UCF this week, because we do have a lot of people visiting. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. We're in a recruiting battle with BYU, as I expected. I'm assuming, yes, we did pick up the dub. That's good. We got some more coach skills. We have Houston this week. I want to not finish the year quite as close to even as we did in previous years. Is there anything I can do to sway? I, in theory, could. So I'm going to try that. I don't know that that's going to be the best course of action, but at this point I feel like we've already probably lost him anyways, because when you get in recruiting battles like that, it's usually the better school that comes out on top. But we'll do a star search, and we'll DM the player. We're sitting at first on these guys. One of these guys, yep, I have not offered a scholarship to. He is sitting number 2 with San Jose State is his number 1, which I'm kind of like, what the heck? We need corners. We absolutely need corners. His is playing time. We're just going to throw him on the board, because if he's kept us there this far, then it seems like there's a good shot that we will be able to get him. And we got our coach skill tree here. We can get the tactician tree. We can keep pushing that, because we already got our offense. Now we just need to get our defense, all these boosts. I don't know if tactician, I'd have to look at it again. I'm hopeful we can beat Houston this week somehow, some way. That would be awesome if we could. We did get a commit, and it's Dalton Souls. And those guys are in first, and we did not lose. We did not win. Fun fact, we did not. Here in year number 3, I feel like we got freaking mangled by them. Dude, I feel like this is either going to be another 6-6 year or a 5-7 year. I would love to go 7-5. That would be fantastic. Although we do have a good amount of recruits as it stands. That seems like a lot more influence. So maybe that can push us even further ahead. I doubt it. But we can throw somebody else on there. All right, so we threw that guy up there. We got another corner up there. Can we beat Utah? Please, oh please, Arizona. Let's beat Utah. No, we didn't. Did we lose out on the other guy, though? Oh, Marquez Dunn, though, with Defensive Player of the Week. 3 deflections and 10 tackles was not enough to win that game, though. So we are currently still sitting at 5-6. The most mediocre team that I've ever seen. Dude, we got freaking stomped. Like, absolutely stomped. Are my guys out again? Like, what is going on? No, we're just hurt. I mean, we're missing 90 overall receivers. Like, what do you want me to do about it? And it looks as though Navarro is probably going to be going to BYU. You never know. They can flip the script at the end. Who knows? Can we please end this year off with a victory? We got Frank Jewell. We got Tim Okung. So we got 2 more players. He did commit to BYU, and he committed to San Jose State. And we finished 5-7 once again. The only good thing is, as it sits, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've already got 9 recruits. They're all 3 stars, but we have 9 recruits already that are in our pocket. Good to go that we got, so we have some less to worry about come off-season time. I was hopeful that we could maybe grab somebody else. Perry's not happening. That's cool. I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to come here either. My contract got extended, though. That's kind of nuts. We've had, like, 4-8, 7-6, and 5-7. Oh wait, sign. Oh, I gotta sign the contract. At least I'm not getting fired. So we are hired again. We're for longer. I don't know how. We got 4 more years, 5 more years. I don't know. I think it's a 5-year thing. Who knows? So we do have some folks. Bay, who looks like he's gonna transfer. And Klein, because of championship contention. Hey man, cool. I don't remember ever recruiting him for championship contention, but Oregon beat LSU in the national title game, so shout out to Oregon and the cool uniforms. Can I please get some good trainers at this school? Because right now it looks as though, he's projected. Oh my God, Mizell's going to go to the draft. He has not been persuaded, so we can persuade all 4 of these guys. He hasn't been persuaded, and he decided to stay, of course. We got the one guy. Of course, we couldn't keep any of these guys. Proximity to home. Oh, my God. See, I knew the B+ wasn't going to be good enough, bro. I kept doing the B+, and I knew I should have been looking for A-. I was hopeful I could maybe bring Stacey Bay back, but it looks as though that's not happening either. So just a kick to the face after another. But we got Steve Lampkin, so that's good. We did get one more guy, so I think that puts us to 10 players that we have gotten. Did we have any draft picks? We did 2 receivers as well as our right tackle, who spent most of the year hurt, so they can have fun in the NFL. They'll probably go to the Miami Dolphins. They love getting guys like that. All right, so I filled the board up. Even threw our boy Bay, Stacey Bay, back on there because you never know. Maybe he's had a change of heart and he wants to come back to Arizona, or nobody else offers him anything. That'd be cool too. We're second. We're second on his list. You never know, man. We could bring him back. I wish I could say we had enough points to be able to. Also, we had to take Bay back off the list because he's not going to come here. But I wish we had enough points to offer another scholarship. I'm hopeful we get a commit here. Yes, we do. William Rourke. That'll go. That will free up some space, and it looks as though we might be doing all right. All right, last week here, and I'm thinking we're going to go into the season missing a few cornerbacks that we need. But yeah. Hey, we got a 4-star, man. We got Myron Robinson. I'm here for it. He's probably going to be... Wait, wasn't he on our team already? Hold on. Wasn't he already on our team? Am I tripping? Dude, he was definitely on our team. Oh, that's not what I wanted to click on. Or he was definitely on our team already. Yeah, because he had Star Dev. So we did not get Chavez, and we did not get Poole. We got these guys right here. Myron's got a Star Dev. And, okay, we missed out on Harris, but we got some more impact devs here. Some more normal, some impact, and impact. Not great, but could have definitely been worse. Yo, Myron transferred to Oklahoma, and he was on our team. He transferred to Oklahoma, and then he transferred back for playing style. And now he's a senior, so it doesn't matter that our deal breaker's not working. All right, so we had the 6th best recruiting class in the Big 12 overall. For recruits, we were number 5 with 15 3-stars, and transfers, we were number 6 with 1 4-star and 7 3-stars. So, oh, let's go, baby. Watson got an upgrade to his dev trait. I love to see it. Oh, did we get another one? Oh, Bailey got an upgrade to his depth trait. I don't know who that is. I got to go look and see who these guys are. Because we got to do our training results real quick. But, Watkins. Oh, wait. Watkins? Was that it? I thought it was Watson. Yeah, Watson's an impact dev now. That's awesome for a wide receiver. And who was the other one? Dang, I just seen it. Oh, our strong safety. Let's go, baby. We needed to impact at strong safety. All right, so the team is looking better. I wish I could say even better. Our offensive line's solid. Starting QB position is not great, so I do not have high hopes this year. I never, ever have high hopes. Let's be real, but I extra don't this year. Last year, we at least had a solid quarterback. This year, I feel like we don't have as good of one. Maybe the tactician tree will finally kick in some more, and we can actually be successful going into year 4 and have a positive record that's better than the previous year's positive record that was not that great. And as long as we're above a 79 overall, I will feel a heck of a lot better. Hopefully we are closer to, yep, we're up to 70 players now. So that's good. We haven't had nearly enough players recently to even think of. And we are sitting at an 84 across the board, which I love to freaking see. That feels so much better. Looking at the schedule this year, I'm hopeful it's nothing crazy. Starting the year off at Nebraska is not ideal, but then Colorado State, FCS Midwest, I feel like those are no issue, and I don't think the rest of this should cause us much difficulty. So we really need to get better than 2-star prestige because I'm really unable to just do anything when it comes to recruiting because it's like virtually impossible. But we did win. Wow, we beat Nebraska first game of the year. I'm like blown away by that. Okay, and Tavon Bordano with the Big 12 Player of the Week. Pretty solid, dude. How the heck did we beat number 17 Nebraska? You know what? Shout out to my quarterback, baby. Let's check these injuries to make sure nobody got hurt, so I'm not like confused. Okay, dislocated knee already. Already getting hurt. Already just making my life more difficult, but what are you going to do about it? We do have Spadola down to his top 5, but I don't have... I mean, let's be real. I can take a break from them for just a week to go ahead and try to bring our boy Spadola in here. I don't think 35 points will kill him. Did get locked out on Vaughn. As long as we stay first on these guys, though, man, I'm all for it. All for just keeping them on the list, in hopes that we can beat Colorado State this week. And we did, so we're sitting at 2-0. We get to upgrade this coach skill tree again. I'm going to do defensive line, boost to move power and hit power. Once I can get all these boosts unlocked, and then we can beat enough top 25, win enough top 25 games, and we can get some real upgrades. Offensive players fatigue slower and hurry up. Oh, so this is just like, oh, nice. Okay, see, I like this because it's not specific to one position. Increased ability to gain for passes 20 yards downfield. Chance for post-snap blitz detection. Reduced defender ability to shed block. Dude, those are fantastic traits. Did want to get an update right here, and it looks as though our defensive coordinator has more stuff into offense than he does defense, so I don't know how much longer I want to keep him around. But I'm keeping this guy around because he has these boosts over here. Boosting the offense, he is an elite recruiter, and he might be a D, but that's fine. If we have a better year this year, then it won't be an issue. So we are at 3-0, and I just noticed that our offense went down to an 81, so now I have to investigate. And what do you freaking know, dude? These injury-prone freaking offensive linemen, including our all-conference Tyler Sanchez. Bro, I can never catch a break. Like, no matter what I do, it's like, injury. And it's not like it's just like a 1 or 2 game injury. These guys are out for a long time. Like, a long time. Everybody is still in first on our recruiting board. I'm not able to schedule some of the visits because those are 40 points, and I just don't have that. I hope like heck we can beat BYU this year. They ended up getting the guy that we were looking at last year, but we did get our scholarship. Javier Spadola did commit to our school, so that's good. And we're sitting at 4-0, baby. We were able to beat BYU, even with our injured offensive line, so I enjoy that quite a bit. That's going to give us 90 hours to play around with. I'm going to go ahead and schedule a visit in this bye week for my man right here for Pro Potential, even though I couldn't freaking see it for a second. and then I'm going to bring him back up to 50 hours. And that's not going to give me enough to schedule the other guy's visit, but that's okay. He will be just fine. I am going to throw 10 points here, and 10 points here, and 10 points there, just to keep these guys interested, because as soon as I start taking these guys off the list, that's when I'm going to start throwing those guys on the list to try to get. We're still pretty far, a good bit ahead for our 4-star halfback, and a little bit ahead for Cho here, who needs a visit scheduled. So you know what? I'm going to take 10 points back off of you and go ahead and throw him on Cho, because I was not paying attention that he needed to visit, and he's going to visit versus Houston, because if we don't win, it is what it is. We're probably not going to get him anyways. We're sitting at 5-0, baby. We beat Texas Tech. I'm quite enjoying this, and I shouldn't be, because the minute I start enjoying it is the minute that they freaking ram me a new one, especially with Houston this week. But I'm feeling confident, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that down and say that we're going to beat Houston, and I'm going to schedule another visit, because I am that confident that our team can beat Houston. Gentry he's sitting about right there, so I think, actually I don't have enough points. Next week I think I'm going to put him back on 50, because I don't want to fall too far behind, and we got to bye this week, so that's good. And look at that, DJ Rugamer. We got a QB commit, baby, and Cho's visiting this week, and he's fallen to second, as I figured would happen, because whenever we don't play games for whatever reason, or we lose games, these guys like to fall down, but that's okay. He's a 6'1 QB. I still want to get this guy, because he's 6'5". He's freaking huge. So I'm going to go ahead and throw him 50. I'm going to get Gentry back on 50. And I'm going to schedule a visit here for Sergio Smith, because we got 40 points. He can come on the bye week. He wants to talk playing time. We can talk playing time, homie. Our first overall, yep, we're looking good. We got visits scheduled for all of them. And then we got these extra guys down here, which I can go ahead and just start throwing 10 at, because I think I have 50 on everybody else. And I want to make sure we get these guys, because like I said, I'm going to start throwing 50 at them once I can free up some recruiting hours. And please, 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 can we beat Houston? Judging by the fact we got a commit, I'm going to hope we did. We got Joey Flott. We also got Kentrell Whitting. We also got Ty Wiggins. That's fan-freaking-tastic. We're sitting at first. All the other guys, and we are sitting at 6-0, baby. Let's go. We did beat Houston. That worked perfectly in our favor. So let's move these guys up to the top. We already got them, so we ain't got to worry about them no more. Oh, I guess one of them was already up here, so that's good. We got 5 guys now. That's fan-freaking-tastic. Let's schedule a visit. We'll schedule Colorado, baby. Playing time's a C now. You're probably not going to love that, but that's okay, because you're just going to have to get over it, bud. Luckily, that visit with Cho caused him to be back in first for us. Thankfully, we beat Houston. That helped quite a bit. We did get another. We got Dwayne Gentry. He's committed. We're falling back to second, and we're in a recruiting battle with our rival, Arizona State. But our team is back at 84 across the board, so I'm wondering if... Okay, so he's still out, but we got the other guy back, and he's injured. Okay, whatever. We don't have a lot of depth when it comes to the defensive tackle position, but even the guys that we do have, they're not that good. So we're in a recruiting battle here. They're in a better pipeline tier, which makes no sense, because they're freaking the same school, but whatever. That's going to free up enough that we can start to seriously go after Darrell Willies here. So let's send the house on him, and then we are going to send the house on Ben Tinker. And that should put us looking pretty good. I know that Dion Guy needs a visit. That's okay. I don't know if we're even going to be able to get down to it. I'm really hoping we can get Campanero here, because that would be a fantastic addition to our team to add another 4-star, because 3 stars are great, but eventually I'd like to be able to get 4 stars, and winning games is how you do that. So, all right, we got Alex Neely. That is fantastic. Cho committed to Arizona State, and we're in a freaking recruiting battle with Arizona State for the other guy, and we lost, bro. Come on. Seriously, that's the last thing we needed, was to lose. I honestly didn't even think about us losing, but then I realized as soon as that happened, and now Arizona State is just stealing all our freaking guys, bro. It's so annoying. All right, before I screw up here, I'm going to do a hard sell on the 3 things that our boy Campero cares about, because we're at least a B on pretty much all of them, so that's a good sign. Bliss wants a visit. We have West Virginia, because I don't think we're beating Arizona State, but we'll throw these guys some visits against West Virginia because I feel like we should fare a good chance against them. And then we're going to throw somebody else on the board. All right, we got Spencer Mowing. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce that. We picked up another win, baby. We're in the top 25 for the first time in the video, sitting at 7-1. That is fantastic. That is new, like music to my ears. Will we end up getting Campanaro? I have no freaking idea. If I were to bet, I would say no. But that's just me betting. That is about as useful as a box full of dead puppies. So, yeah. I want to offer you a scholarship, as well as I want to take away this DM and add Ogres in the house. And we're just going to continue to let it rock like that. Taking a look at our schedule here, we have lost our only game this year to TCU by 7, but we did beat Colorado by 3 last week, and we've had a pretty good year so far other than that, and Arizona State's going to be a tough team to beat. I'm kind of worried about them. Uh-oh, baby. Sergio Smith, let's go. And Campanaro committed to Arizona State, but we did win, so we're 8-1. Having a great year. We get to upgrade our coach skill tree again. I'm all about it. Let's go ahead and we can do 2. So we're going to do a boost to both of these guys, and eventually we're going to end up to 4. I don't really care about doing the kicker tree just because, like, I mean, yeah, I'm sure it matters, but, like, I'll just get a good kicker and then make sure that he's clutch. I went ahead and added 2 more 4 stars here. We got Chris Blunt as well as Trumaine Copels. I'm hopeful maybe they will decide they want to get. There's this pro potential, and luckily we've had a good amount of offensive linemen get drafted, as well as a lot of good receivers get drafted. So sadly, they both reached their top 8 schools. But we are 9-1, baby. We're sitting in the number 13 seed. We do have West Virginia this week. Hopefully we can pick up a dub here because we do have a lot of guys visiting. I'm just genuinely kind of blown away that we've even been able to compete to this level so far. I had no idea that we would even be winning this many games with this team. I thought this team was way worse than it is, I guess. All right, we're trying it one more time with one more 4-star. He has 0 offers so far, so I'm hoping by us giving him an offer, maybe he'll decide. He'll be like, you know what, that's where I want to go. We love the sight of that. We got Dion Guy. He's committing. He's up to 2nd for this defensive tackle I just added. Bruh. And we lost to West Virginia. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? What are we doing? Did we get somebody else get injured? Can I get my freaking... Oh, my God. Somebody else is hurt. Jesus Christ, dude. I can't with this team, bro. This team is, injury prone. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. We lost by 1 point to West Virginia, dude. 1 point. We couldn't win, and now we're going to be sitting at 9-2. Probably 9-3, because I don't think there's any way on God's green earth that we beat Arizona State. Luckily, we've gotten quite a few recruits so far. I'm feeling pretty good about these guys. But these guys are sitting in first, sitting in 2nd here, and then Tim Kwan, we are not popping up on the list, but Sahara has not locked us out, and I don't know that he has any offers yet. No, he has no offers from anybody. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 already. 10 3-stars, man. And I'm hoping we can pick up a win here. You guys are gonna sit through it with me. If we can pick up a win here and finish decently well, I'm hopeful maybe we did. No, we didn't. We lost. At least we went 9-3. Now, if we could have finished in the top 25, that would have been fan-freaking-tastic, because that would have definitely upped our prestige. I still feel like this is going to. Holy goodness gracious. Arizona beat the dog piss out of us. Literally beat the mess out of us. That was so bad. Sitting at first for a wide receiver, though, so you can't get mad at that. Oh, we got another commit. We got David Bliss here. Okay, we got another commit. We got Ben Tinker from Katy, Texas. Let's go, baby. And we're sitting at number 1 here. Number 2 for you. 9-3. Conference prestige is still a B+, so that's not great. I was hopeful that it might go up to an A at least. An A-. Maybe it will. It's probably going to be a little too late. Now for the staff, this is where I like Seth. I believe that Seth is solid as our offensive coordinator because he's got quite a few of these unlocked, especially the offensive ones, and some of the defensive ones as well that I don't really need him to have unlocked. But our defensive coordinator, he has just the base level, And while he does have some of the offensive one, you know what? I'm gonna give him another year. I'm gonna give him one more year. I'm gonna extend both of them. I'm gonna give them another year because they are getting better. Their trees are growing. And in all actuality, they're probably not messing us up at all. It's probably our team that's messing us up, not the coordinators. We did have, can't pronounce that name, commit to Fresno State. But 9-3 is good. 9-3 is a lot better than last year. You know, I would say maybe we deserve to win Coach of the Year with that performance. Darrell Willies, excuse me. He reached his top 5, that wide receiver did. I'm really hopeful this bumps us back up to a 3-star. Kamario Taylor from Southern Miss wins the Heisman. What in the world is going on in this here game, man? We're playing Missouri in the Kinder's Texas Bowl. How American can you get? Is Southern Miss in the top 25? That's my team schedule. That shows zero meaning to me. Is Southern Miss in the top 25? They're not. How did he win the Heisman then? I don't understand. Why would you give somebody the Heisman that doesn't even make sense to me? I was really hopeful we can win that Arizona State game because I need our tactician tree to get unlocked. Although we almost have it maxed out, at least maxed out to the point that I want it to be maxed out. Can we beat Mizzou and win the Kinder Texas Bowl? We could not. I didn't think so. Did more people get hurt? Eli Curtin won Defensive Player of the Week, though, for the Big 12. And Jesse Watson won Offensive Player of the Week. Dang, he might have won National Offensive. No, he didn't. Did more people get hurt? Because, I'm kind of confused. Our team overall went down a bunch. No? Okay. I guess our team overall just went down. Oh, well. You do what you can, and you can what you do. So the good news is our coach prestige is going up. The other good news is Arizona State did not win the national championship. It was Oklahoma who beat them by 3. Dang. Arizona State was good, dude. I don't even feel bad losing to them. All right, and we can check the players leaving here. I think our guard is gone because of conference prestige. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, he was gone because of the draft. Our conference prestige is still a deal breaker, though. Yo, I hope that doesn't mean he's going to transfer through the transfer portal during this next period. Because I would have just rather had him get drafted if he was just going to transfer. I didn't even think about that. And Lampkin decided to stay. Woo. Yeah, so we have 2 edge and that are probably... Ooh, the wide receivers might get drafted, though. Low-key, wide receivers might get drafted. So that's going to really piss me off if our guy goes in the transfer portal because of the coach prestige. So our pro potential dropped, which means that these guys are now at risk of leaving. Although, I'm going to be honest, their skill caps are kind of low. So, I don't really care that much anyways. And we did have 2 guys go. We did not have any wide receivers go, sadly. But, sometimes you win, sometimes you don't come close. So, ooh, you guys want to check out these with me? Nope, not top classes. Ain't gotten there yet. Let's see. Impact, normal, star dev, okay. A little star at free safety. Impact, normal, impact, normal. Little star at right guard. Another right guard star. Tinker's normal. And I don't know about these guys yet. And he's normal. I don't even care that you didn't come to our school, bro. You normal dev anyways. I didn't want you on my daggum team. Alright, that took forever and a day. I threw a bunch of 4 stars up here. I threw a bunch of 3 stars that we needed. And let's be real, some of these deal breakers are kind of up there. So I'm a little concerned for next season. I'm hopeful we can at least get a couple of guys right here. We cannot, but we are sitting at 3rd, 1st, 4th, and 3rd again. This would be the year to go ahead and try to balls out, just grab some of the best guys. If they're a transfer junior, I don't remember if that means that they are... oh yeah, we're way in first. We already scheduled a visit for him. I want to schedule these guys' visits. So I would love for these guys to come here because they are, I believe, proximity to home. Okay, one of them's proximity, one's pro potential, but either way. And they're speedster, so there's no telling how good they are. So I'm kind of confused. It shows kicker and punter as well already, and our kicker and punter are both here, and I don't see a reason why they would transfer out. That's how I end up, I feel like, with so many extra players sometimes, but that's okay. I'd rather have extra than not enough, and we'll see what we get. Alright, so we didn't end up getting a ton, but we got a good bit. We got Sahara, we also got Larry Drake, which I'm excited about. I'm going to be honest, don't remember where specifically they played at. I might look here in a second to see where they played previously. We did not get these guys, sadly, but a lot of them were last-minute entries anyways. And checking out the recruiting class, I hope that, actually, let's see. I want to see what we missed out on. I feel like some of those guys are going to be really good. He's got impact dev. Larry Drake only has impact, which stinks. I was hoping he had better. He's normal dev, normal, impact, star. So of course Mankins was a star dev. Ain't gonna be able to do much with that. We had an impact. We have a star here in Willie's, which I already knew about. And I think that, wait, where was the 4-star that we got? That was Sahara. Yeah, he's impact. So I mean, not ideal, but better than previously. Almost forgot. We got to check our normal top classes. I didn't even think to do that. Looking at the Big 12, we are the number 39 class in the country, with 2 4-stars and 22 3-stars. Number 5 in the Big 12. Number 6 in recruits. Number way down in transfers. But that's okay because we got our recruiting done early, so we really didn't have to do a whole heck of a lot. We just try to grab 4-stars at the end. But this year we should be a 3-star prestige school. Never mind, we're 2.5 stars. Cool. Very, very eager to take, not to give. And we had Boyd with an upgrade to his dev trait. That's good. And now we get into these training results. This is what the team's looking like before. We have a single 90 with a good bit of 80s. And this is what we're looking like now. We have a 97 overall junior Tyler Sanchez. He's conference prestige is his thing, so we got him to stay last year. I don't think he's staying this year, but he's a freaking monster, dude. We got a bunch of other 90s chilling right here, and we got 89 overall Carson Boyd, so he will be scrambling, running around, whatever. We also have an Ed McCluster in 86 as a backup, so we have a backup QB covered. We have a backup running back covered, not quite as good on both fronts. Our wide receivers is where it worries me, but when you see this offensive line, 85, 85, 88, 83, 79, 80, 97, 87, we have coverage. We can move people around. We finally have some depth at the O-line position that we've been needing for a while. And just to show you, we're finally at 80 players on the roster, which we've never been at. And I want to peep at the conference standings because I want to see what these overalls are looking like. We're at an 86 across the board. That is, technically speaking, the best in the conference at an 86 across the board. Technically speaking, it is. So in theory, we shouldn't lose, but we probably will because that's how this game goes. We have Hawaii to open the game up. We actually play week 0 for once, which is kind of cool. We play Virginia Tech as well as Air Force, and then this is what our conference schedule is looking like with our final game being against Arizona State. As always, Arizona State went to the national title game last year, so they are coming back with a vengeance this year, so we better be careful. All right, we got the board built out. I'm getting a little greedy. I can't even lie. This is what, season number... And see, look, we're already losing people off conference prestige, so I got to stop pitching that because that's just going to keep losing us people. We are on, let's check our coach contract because it will tell us. We started 2025. It went 4-8, and then 7-6 went to the Alamo Bowl, then 5-7, then 9-4 last year. So I'm getting a little, what's the word, ballsy, I guess you could say, because I feel like there's no way we don't just progress even more. We got 500 points we can spend, so I'm going to go after... I do need a kicker, but I don't know that these guys are going to go anywhere. So I'm going to throw 10 points at the both of them. And then I'm not going to lie, I'm going to go after you. I'm going to go after you. I'll fill it out. All right, and we actually have a game this week. We have Hawaii in week 0, which never really happens. Can we please pull a victory out of this? Because that would be extremely beneficial. Some guys already found their top schools. We did pull out a win. That is fantastic. Looks like we're going to get players of the week. Because guess what? Nobody else is playing this week except for Hawaii, I think, is the way this goes. Larry Drake, though, having an outstanding game on the ground. Outstanding. So we went ahead and scheduled a visit for Bon Kalklu. This year really all just boils down to, are we going to be successful finally? Like, are we going to play up to our level that I know we can play it? If we don't play that way, I'm going to lose out on all these guys, and it's not going to be good. But we did pick up the dub over Virginia Tech. So I'm kind of putting all my eggs in one basket in this season, just because I feel like it's time for us to take that next step. So I should just go ahead and take it as if we're already there. I'm going to have to take points off at some point because I just am going to have to. I don't know that I can recruit all these guys at one time. We're going to go ahead and give our linebackers a boost. And next, all we got is our D-line, and we'll have that completely done. We just need to beat top 25 opponents. That is essentially all we can do at this point. Larry Drake, once again, Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week. This guy's having a season. Let's peep some stats, man. I feel like I don't check the stats enough because I probably don't. 92 attempts, 68, 73% completion, 887 yards, 9 touchdowns, 3 picks. 319 yards rushing for Drake through 3 games. That's 100 yards a game. That's fantastic. Boyd for 100 yards. 264, 219, 147. Drake with 99, almost to 100. And we have gotten 3 picks on the season, so we're not doing too bad in that department. As far as sacks go, we've gotten 5. Could probably do a little bit better on that. Peeping the schedule, though, real quick. Yeah, so this is kind of how our games have gone up to this point. So not too close in games. I like when we got some breathing room in these games, and we're ranked number 24 in the country. Maybe sitting at 4-0 now, number 23 in the country. Yeah, we're up number 1 here for Koklov, or whatever the heck, or however the heck you say that name. We're sitting at first on a lot of other guys. I need 40 points for that visit. That is not fixing to happen anytime soon. We're dropping on Laleta as well as that. So let's go ahead and schedule this visit against Kansas. Alabama's week 7, so maybe that'll give us enough time to sneak in there and pitch him for playing time. And then we got Talib here, who we don't have enough there, so we're going to rock the championship contention route and hope that that's good enough. These guys are kind of just sitting on the board still, so he's not really making any moves. I'm not making any moves to these guys because I feel like we can definitely get them. And as far as these other guys, I'm just hopeful that maybe Alabama screws off. I'm in a recruiting battle with UCLA, and we got 1,000 XP, so we better have won that daggum game, and we did. We're sitting at 5-0, baby. Clay Trahan with Defensive Player of the Week for the Big 12. So we got Kansas this week. And this is what we're looking at. We're in a recruiting battle with UCLA, but we're still in the lead, so I'm going to kind of leave it the way that is. Did fall out for Jarwin, which stinks. I don't remember who I need to schedule a visit for Santoso for playing time. I still don't think we're elite enough of a school to actually be able to compete with some of the, what was it, playing time? Okay. To compete with some of these guys for these recruits, which is our downfall as it stands. And so we're going to have to end up doing a lot in the offseason more than likely, or if I switch halfway through the year and just start humming for 3 stars and just throwing them on the board, giving them 10 points and seeing if it sticks. Can we come out on top on this recruiting battle? And we got Hugh Beal. I don't know if that was the guy. I don't think that's the guy because these guys all committed elsewhere. But we got Hugh Beal, and we're still we're still undefeated, 6-0. That's the part that stinks, though, because we're still winning games, we're doing good, but, we're falling behind now. Dang it. We're first for Cheek, but we did get Hugh Beal. That's good. We lost out on Whalen, lost out on Santoso, lost out on Laleta. And Adrian Atwell's still up there, so that's good. Let's go move you to the top. I'm going to throw Bonilla because it doesn't seem like anything's moving on that front, as well as Perkins. And that's why I went ahead and added these guys to the list, because you never freaking know. Now we can add some more. I would give a visit to Adrian Atwell, but I sadly do not have the points as it stands right now. We have Houston this week. Can we please improve to 7-0? That would be absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. And if we could maybe pull in that prospect. He committed to UCLA. We lost. Oh, I hate that so much. That drops us completely out of the top 25, dude. Why are we losing? And we lost out on Kolklaw and Talib because of that. Well, no, I don't know if it was because of that, but that definitely didn't help. I want to go ahead and schedule you a visit, even though it's a ton of points to do it, but I want to make sure that you commit to our school here. You're up to your top 5. We'll go and schedule you a visit as well. We got the extra points to play around with. We have to make sure we keep this championship contender up, though, because if we don't, then we're going to be kind of freaking screwed. I'm going to send 25 both of y'all's way and hope that this just magically works out. I want to see, did we lose by a lot? Is there injuries to our players? We lost by a good margin to them, and I don't know what happened because we were playing really good football up to that point. Did somebody get hurt? We've had a few people get injured, nobody crazy though, so I really don't know what happened there. Somehow going through a bye week, we get thrown back in the top 25, ranked number 22. We really can't afford to lose any more games. I'm hopeful that whole losing thing's over with. I'm just scheduling us visits against whoever, because at this point I feel like we are good enough that we don't need to have to pick, the bummiest schools for us to be able to be successful. There are no more 5-star prospects. There might not be any more tackles. There's one more guy, and it's conference prestige, so probably lose him after this year. But he looks as though he's only gotten 1 offer. That's the other thing you can check. If you see that people have gotten no offers, then that's a good sign that you can throw them on your board. They should sit there for a while. Can we please beat Oklahoma State? I love the sight of that screen. We got Zach Cheek, the right tackle, and we're sitting at first on a lot of other guys. So we did. Let's go. We're 7-1. That's what I'm talking about. You can tell, man, a lot of times by how them recruits act, because if them recruits start acting up, that's a good sign that ain't fixing to fly. I digress, but Atwell is visiting, so that's good. Hopefully we can get the edge on him. We got Kentrell Cook, so I'm going to schedule a visit against BYU for playing style, because that is his. And McCormick locked us out, but that's fine because we picked up right tackle already. Did lose out on Bobo. He committed to Nebraska. We're still only 1 loss. We will go to number 13 in the country. I saw our offense dropped a little bit. Please do not tell me we're losing offensive linemen. We're not. Okay. Maybe our offense just dropped a little bit. Looking at the stats, though, this season to see where we're sitting. 63% completion, 17 touchdowns, 5 picks is not great. It seems to me, Drake has 913 yards rushing. It seems to me, well, let's see, how many sacks? Okay, so not a lot of sacks given up this year. That is a really good sign. A good bit of picks. We have got a good bit of sacks. So I feel like those are all really good signs. Our quarterback, I think, isn't quite who we need, but I do think that he's doing some great things. I think when we run into our issue is probably, oh no, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I think where we're running into our issue with that is that we have a run-heavy offense. So when we start to get down late, it makes it more difficult for us to come back. We only got a little bit more we can do here as far as visits go, so I'm going to save some of the other. I don't think there's any other 4-star corners, so I'm going to go chase after some 4-star. Anything else, maybe, if we can snag it. Yeah, let's go there, and we'll go 4-star prospects. Nope, nobody there. I would be willing to bet there may be a guard or 2. Nope, but there's definitely a wide receiver. I bet you that. There's always a ton of wide receivers just chilling here. I want some speed guys. Give me some speedsters. I like the speedsters. No speedsters, huh? No speedsters at all. Okay, well, that is a stinky sight to see. Pro potential is this guy's MO, so let's throw him on the board and see where he's sitting with no offers at all. So we can most definitely do that, and I guess we can schedule you a visit because I don't have anybody else to schedule one. We are 9-1, number 9 in the freaking country, baby. Let's go. We got our coach skills, so we can finally upgrade this last one in our tactician tree for our defensive lineman. This is fantastic for game time. Now we just need to beat top 25 schools, which the Big 12's not got a whole lot of, it seems, other than like Arizona State. We're in a recruiting battle for Atwell. I could try to do the pitch. I don't think it's going to work, so hopefully we just keep winning and maybe we will end up snagging him. I doubt it. Smythe is a deal breaker for playing style. which I figured would come back to bite me at some point. So I think we'll just start throwing 3 stars on here. And I feel like we might lose out on our kicker and our punter as we take on BYU this week, because they're starting to get people actually interested in signing them. Sadly, Atwell decided to commit to Michigan, so that's there. But we are number 6 in the country, and we're sitting at 10-1, baby. And we got Arizona State, who is 7-4 this year, bro. They dropped. They fell hard from Grace, dude. And everybody on our list is first. So if we could not hit the recruiting button again. Just to take another look, though, we do have, oh, that's not true, Perkins is in second, but we are the only one he has a visit from, and these guys, it all seems that we are way, way ahead on. So hopefully it stays that way. Can we please win the Territorial Cup for once and beat Arizona State to improve to 11-1 on the year? That would be fan-freaking-tastic if we could. And we do, baby, number 5 in the country, 11-1 Arizona, let's go. And we are playing Texas Tech in the Big 12 championship game. And we got Kentrell Cooks, who committed, and Perkins committed to Ohio State. Is what it is. I think we'll throw one more guy on here and probably let it ride. We are going to go ahead and hop into the game here and see how we fare against the Texas Tech Red Raiders. I'm going to be honest, given how weak the Big 12 is, I'm kind of shocked that they have us ranked this high in the country. Can we go? Can we? We scored a field goal. Come on, let's try. There we go. Touchdown, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right, keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Nope, let's not do that. Nope, that's not ideal. All right, we're going to slow it up a little bit. They punted back to us. 2nd and 10. 3rd and 7. 4th and 3. Oh, okay, they punted it. All right, well, if that's the case. Whoa, okay. How are they on the hurry up on a 1st and 10 here? Whatever. All right, let's see what we can do here. We got 4 in the box. That's not true. We got 5 in the box. Can we get a rush on him? And he gets a pass off, and he gets out of bounds. 2nd and 5. All right, minute 30 left, up 10-7. Can Arizona please get a stop here so we can win the Big 12 championship and prove we are the dog? Getting some pressure to him, and we got to him, baby. Let's go. He did get a yard. That's okay. Texas Tech only has 1 timeout. We're rocking all 3. They got to get back lined up. We're already way ahead lined up. If we can get some more pressure here, that would be fantastic. Nobody covering him across the middle. He gets wide. The ball is down. The center is on the ball. They are waiting on their guys to get lined up. Tick, tick, tick. The clock keeps ticking, and he gets some pressure through. And a deflection. Let's go, Arizona. That's what I'm talking about. All right. 2nd and 10. A minute 4 left in the game on their own 34. What is Texas Tech going to do? They're going to throw it downfield, and they get it. They get the 1st down. They're going to be running the hurry up again because, remember, they only have 1 timeout. If they misplay this timeout, that could really... Oh, and they're going to spike the ball. So 56 seconds, 2nd and 10 on their own 47. They got to get in field goal range if they want to make a battle out of this at all. He's calling out some plays that he sees. Oh, they're running the mountains. Oh, is he going to toss it to the running back? Nope. They only rush 3. He's wide open. How do you only rush 3 and leave a receiver that wide open? They're on their own 38 now. I don't know how much of a boot this kicker has. I'm sure they're going for the dub over just the field goal to tie it. They do spike it. 2nd and 10, 45 seconds. They got a funky little set out there. They better be careful if you're Arizona here, and they're only rushing 3. He sits back. He gets a screen pass off. That's going to be the clock. Is going to keep on moving. 3rd and 5, folks. 3rd and 5. What are they going to do here? Why is he lined up so far back? They're going to take off. Oh, if they can get some pressure. And he's wide open. He completes the pass, and they call a timeout. Oh, this is not looking good for Arizona. Arizona, can we please get a stop here? Can we please get something going, get some pressure, something, and they get a touchdown pass. Oh, man. Arizona has time, but Not much. They left about 23 seconds. That is one heck of a drive by the Red Raiders. And the extra point is going to be good. And the kickoff here to Arizona. 23 seconds left. What are they going to do? He's going to return it. The clock keeps ticking, and he didn't even make it as far as he would have. Arizona comes up to the line here. 20 seconds left. They're all 3 timeouts down 4. You need a score. What are you going to do here? I know that the quarterback has not been, and that's an incompletion. They have been a run-heavy team all year long. So this will be a struggle here. Can we please get something to go as he throws it deep? Can he catch it? Oh my goodness, he dropped it. That would have been a crazy catch. 3rd and 10 with 10 seconds. We still have 3 timeouts. I feel like you could have maybe gone up the field a little bit. He's throwing it downfield. Oh, he gets a man. He's wide. Call a timeout. Let's go. 5 seconds. 5 seconds, and they're up to the 50. Almost. Up to the 48. They're in 48. You got 5 seconds. You got just enough time to throw it deep and hope and pray that it works. And he's going to throw it. Only 1 second. What are they doing? And that's going to be the ball game, folks. And Texas Tech sadly beats us. What are you going to do? Not going to lie to you, man. That one hurts. That one just doesn't feel good to you. Not winning that. But hopefully, maybe, miraculously, we are number 7 in the country still. So I'm pretty sure that we should make the college football playoffs either way. We do. We're going to be playing Missouri in the first round. So we do not get a bye. I think... Oh, Texas Tech didn't even get a bye, so it wouldn't have mattered. For us, it probably would have, because we were ranked 5th, so we probably would have jumped up to 4th if we would have won that game. We did get Marquez Pepper, our punter, and we also got Bernie Cargile, and our kicker committed to California. Ain't that something? Oh well, hey, all's not over yet. C.J. Wiley from Georgia wins the Heisman with 1,600 receiving yards. Heck of a year from that guy. Tyler Sanchez, our right guard, won the Outland Trophy, though. And we are playing Missouri in the first round of the college football playoff, number 7 seed versus number 10 seed. Early National Signing Day. This is what we're taking a look at. We lost out on Quintero. We lost out on Bonilla. He saw Texas Tech beat us and thought, maybe I should go there instead. And we lost out on Stevens. But we did. We do have 5 people with 2 5-stars. Not as many as we had last year, but we were chasing 3 stars last year. So let's get into this game against Missouri and hope that somehow miraculously Arizona can pull out a victory. So luckily enough for us here, we do have the home field advantage. We are going to go ahead and hop on the Super Sim. And at some point, I will probably join back with you guys. So, yeah. Well, I would have brought it back, but there was no shot of us coming back. And we lost in the first round to Missouri. So, that really stings. You want to make it far in the college football playoffs, man. If you make it, you'll want to make it far, and this could have been our year. We could have led them to victory, but we didn't, sadly. We did finish the season ranked number 9, though. I couldn't have asked for a better year. I mean, I certainly didn't expect to make the college football playoffs. So, Georgia eventually beat Ohio State to win it all. But if you take a look here at our contract now, we jumped up to 11-3 off of a 9-4 year, which is exactly what you want to do. You want to keep moving forward, and so you can't ask for much better than that, which is absolutely not true. I could have asked for a lot better than that, and it looks like we got some people at risk of transferring due to conference prestige as well as pro potential and coach prestige and a couple of other things, such as playing time, because I promised people playing time, and I didn't give it to them. So we do have 7 persuasions, and there's some I think we might be able to bring back. Sanchez is not going to be one of them. We were not able to bring him back. Not able to bring Curtin back. Nope. Not happening either. Oh, we got, okay, Larry Drake stayed. That's good because he was all conference. That's really good, actually. I was kind of worried that we weren't going to get anybody to stay. And now we got to pick between these 3. And I guess we'll say, and Largent hasn't been persuaded. So we did at least get one persuasion. We have some draft projections as well as Sanchez going in the draft. So that's good. That'll be good for us. But we got our boy, our running back, to stay, and he had a fantastic year last year, so hopefully he can do the same thing next year. And just peeping the draft results, we had 3 people get drafted, so that's good. Carson Boyd got drafted, as well as Tyler Sanchez, Marquez Dunn, and Kylan Evans. So shout out to those guys. And now we got to do some recruiting, which I wasn't looking forward to doing. And the issue we run into now is not having enough points to be able to get the guys we want, so I'm hopeful that some of the other guys we already had up there can go ahead and commit, and then I can free up some space, because right now it's a little like we're going to be full of Swiss cheese. Yeah, so this recruiting did not go the way I wanted it to, but I still think we'll be doing just fine. Alright, so we got everybody minus about 6 guys, so I feel pretty good about that recruiting class. I'm going to really feel good when I see the National Signing Day, though, and see where we're ranked, because, let's see, we are number 28 in the country, so best one we've done so far. 3rd best in overall in the Big 12, 4th best in recruits, and number 1 in transfers. So, dude, what a move. Let's go ahead and get rid of these guys real quick so I can see who all I signed and what their dev traits are, because we did sign a lot of people. And I was not able to take a peek at their dev traits yet. So let's see. We got normal here, normal, impact, impact, normal, impact, star. So we got a star at right edge. That's good. Impact, normal, normal, impact. A lot of normals, man. Oh, Griggs is a star at right tackle. That's good. And yeah. And another star at right edge. Dang, that's crazy, dude. The 3 stars they end up being stars like way more than the other guys do. So that's pretty cool. All right, and as you guys always know, here are the training results before I put some money moves on it. Our team looks pretty good, man. It does. And this is what the roster is looking like now. We got 90s all throughout, baby. Just freaking so excited. Ed McCluster's only a sophomore. He's probably gone after this year. But yeah, dude, he is a freaking 6'2", just absolute monster. We got a couple other juniors and a freshman, and Joey Flott, who's an 88. So we got a lot of 80s across the board too. I'm excited for this year. I was excited for last year. Made it to the college football playoffs. Couldn't win the Big 12 championship though. Need to win that Big 12 championship. And we got 36 points, which is nuts. But I need to beat top 25 teams so I can unlock stuff. And once again, we're not going to edit the schedule. We don't edit anything, whatever. Just is what it is. We are sitting at an 87 overall, 86 offense, 89 defense, ranked 15th start of the year, baby. Let's freaking go. Not gonna lie, bro. Don't know where my hat's at. But what season are we about to be into? Because I don't forgot. Oh, this will be season 1. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Season 6. So we're gonna hop into season 6 here. I'm hopeful we can actually get something done for once. I mean, we did good last year. Just, I want to actually win college football playoff games. Alright, sorry. I got to refine my voice every morning when I wake up. Did we peep the schedule yet? No, we did not, because Virginia Tech, FCS West, Wyoming, and Texas Tech looks like the toughest team on our schedule. So, I would like a repeat of last year minus the dumb losses. I am kind of pissed off because for whatever reason, even though we did so good last year, we're still only a 2.5 star prestige. So I feel like we should have jumped up to at least 3-star prestige from last year's showing, because we made it to the college football playoffs, bro. Like, I did want to peep here. Oh yeah, he's got a lot more stuff unlocked. Let's go, baby. I wanted to get rid of our defensive one. Yeah, he's... Oh, my God. We don't have our defensive coordinator. We got Steven Gregory. Who is this bum? I should have been paying attention because there's some coaches probably went someplace. Wouldn't you know that we took a loss week 1? Wouldn't you freaking know that we took a loss week 1 to Virginia Tech, bro? Like, what? Oh, so we're not ranked anymore, which is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And let's go, baby. We got Alex Harulala, however you pronounce that name. We did lose out on him. He committed to Iowa. We are sitting at 4-1. We're back ranked, number 13 in the country, so that's good. We've been losing out on a good bit of recruits, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do as far as that goes, other than just keep trying to chase these 4 stars. And of course, I come to look at our defense. It's dropped, and Ezra Lamb is out for 6 weeks with a broken hand. So that is less than ideal. We are still 5-1, although Syracuse is oh my God. TCU is undefeated. He goes to Arizona State. These guys dropped to 2. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know. Of course, we drop a game to TCU. Why wouldn't we? I don't feel like TCU's that good, so I don't know why. I'm assuming it's something to do with their defense. We only lost by 5, so it wasn't like it was bad, but, like, come on, bro. Love the sign of that screen. We got Brian Bonilla. We did get a good tight end. And then Zamora committed to Nebraska, but we picked up another dub, so we're sitting at 6-2 on the year. And yeah, we just got to keep adding people to the prospect list and removing these guys that decide they don't want to commit. And Ivy locked us out. What a shame. And we got Simon Fries to commit, as well as we're sitting up there on some other guys. And we're 9-2, baby, back-to-back top 25 wins. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Checking the team schedule. I don't know how we dropped that game to TCU, bro. It kind of makes me sad. But they are undefeated, so I guess that's good for our conference. But yeah, all we have left is a good old Arizona State, the rivalry game, who we have not been able to beat at all this video. And guess who beat Arizona State? Actually, maybe we beat them last year, too. I honestly don't remember. Larry Drake broke a single-season record, though, for Arizona. And we are playing TCU in the Big 12 championship game. TCU obviously beating us earlier this year. I think if we don't win this game, though, that we're not going to the college football playoffs. So it's kind of a we have to win situation. Also, we only need 3 more top 25 wins to unlock the next level of the tactician tree. So we're going to be chasing after that, too. All right, baby. Let's get into it. Let's do good. I mean, hopefully. All right. 13-13, a minute 34 left. TCU just punted us the ball. We have our chance to drive down the field and do something here as we get a toss out to the side for 2 yards. Come on, Ed. Ed is a pocket passer, so don't expect anything out of him other than throwing dots. But he's got that accuracy pretty much. I think I upgraded it daggum near all the way, so hopefully he can. There we go. That away. That's a first down, baby. They're going to hurry up to the line. Let's go. Ain't no need to rush too bad. We still got plenty of time. We just need to get in field goal range, kick this field goal, and that can be game. Let's go, Ed. And Ed's taking a sack. You are kidding me. Nobody could pick that up. Every time, bro. It doesn't even matter. We only have 2 timeouts left. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Like, you actually have to be kidding me. Well, I guess anything can happen, but I'm doubtful that anything does happen, because all they need to do is take the air out of the ball. They're going to throw it anyways. And they score a touchdown. Honestly, it's probably the best situation, because now we can go down and match them. Dude, this TCU offense, they've been crazy. They score so freaking quick, it's not even funny. Come on, bro. I'm going to be doing this rebuild forever, because these guys just can't win big games. Why would you return that, you idiot? You got, like, no yards. All right, let's see what we can do. 59 seconds now to tie the game. Running a play action on first. Okay. Get to the line. Hurry up there. And we're going to tick 1, 2, 3 seconds off. Okay. All right. Yep, we definitely need to score here if we want to do anything. Nobody in the backfield. Quick dump-off pass for a first down. We're going to spike it again. Yep, hurry up to the line. Hurry up to the line. Everybody set. Everybody get set. All right. 42 seconds. Yeah, we do. I mean, I like the way the drive's going so far, so hopefully he can keep that going. That was stupid. Why did you throw that? Why are we running slant plays like that? Oh my gosh. Come on. Get out of bounds. Wow. 4th and 11. I guess it all comes down to this right here. Oh my god. You got all freaking day, bro. Oh, he's airing it. Oh, he was wide open, but there's a flag. That's going to be PI. Dang, bro. Well, I'm hopeful we definitely accept that. Puts us on the 38. All is not lost. We still have a timeout as well. Good throw by QB. Can we get some pass protection here? Oh, we got plenty of pass protection. Get out of bounds. Nope. And we got to call that timeout. Oh, man. We need first down. That is not what you needed. That is not at all. What are you doing? Why are you dropping it? 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds. And it's 4th down, so we got to get the first down. That was dumb. Why'd you dump it off? Okay, looks like he's just going to do a Hail Mary play maybe. Hopefully we get some good blocking here. Oh, he's throwing it deep. He caught it! Let's go! He caught it! All is not lost. Please, please, please make this field goal. Oh, they called it. They're going to ice the kicker on an extra point? Okay, he made it. It looked like he missed it from that angle. All right. Looks like we're taking this one to OT, baby. All right, please do not let him get it. Okay. If we could have gotten a fumble kick return. All right. Somehow, some way, we're going to overtime. Somehow, some way, we are going to overtime. Coin toss for offense and defense are in the field. Each team gets possession from 25. First to OT. Must attempt 2-point conversion after. Yep, and we won the toss, so we get to play defense. Hopefully we get a stop. I really hope we get a stop. Alright, come on, defense. I need you guys to lock the freak in. There we go. There we go. Good defense. Lock in, baby. Okay, 3rd down. If we get a sack here, that'd be amazing. Oh, come on. Why are we leaving them wide open, bro? This TCU offense is so good. I don't even understand it. They're like way below us in overall. Man, that's a touchdown already. All right, we need to answer back. Dude, it just feels like we're going to lose this game. Like, I don't even know how we sent it into overtime. We shouldn't have had to. We should have just taken the ball down the field and scored. And we're going to drop off to the running back. Oh, he's wide open. Oh, he's wide open. Let's go, baby. I'm surprised we haven't ran the ball at all. Hold on to it, baby. There we go. 2 yards. 2 yards, all we need. Come on, Arizona. Why are we... Oh my god, I hate this team so much. They're so stupid. Oh, you got 2 downs to score, bro. Let's go. Alright, now we're on offense on the other side of the field. Hopefully we can get something good going here. Or we are going to hand the ball off and go nowhere. So, Larry Drake has not had a great day today. I'm assuming that means TCU's just pretty good defensively. I mean, they are undefeated, so. And we're taking a sack. Amazing. Amazing. So, rush, backwards, take a sack. Good. Good. That looks good. I don't know that our kicker has that great a kick power either, so. Okay. And we're kicking a field goal. And they're going to try to ice us. Please make that. Okay, we at least made that. I don't like that we're already kicking a field goal, though. So now we got to hold them to a field goal. Oh, that away. Good job. Dude, we got these edge rushers and defensive tackles, and we can't get to the quarterback. Oh, there you go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Come on, stop them one more time. We just need one more stop. Just one more stop. Oh my god, why are we pushing them forward? Good hit. That away. Oh, good hit. That away. I needed a freaking fumble, but alright, one more stop is all we need here. Oh, another sack. Let's go. Defense come out clutch here, baby. And we're going to ice their kicker. Can we please miss it? Miss it. Can we get a block? Nope, don't think he's missing that. Yep. Dueling 2-point conversions. Can we get a stop? And they got it first try. Cool. I was hopeful for a stop on that one, because I don't really believe in us in getting 2-point conversions. I knew it was going to happen, too. I knew it. Oh, well. What are you going to do? We took it to 2 overtimes. And yeah, failed against TCU. So we did get a commit though. Taylor Bratsky committed. And Noel committed to UNLV. We're number 13, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that means we're not going to be in the college football playoffs this year, which stinks because I was hopeful that we would be. And Casey Wiggins is your Heisman Trophy winner. And Larry Drake wins the Doak Walker Award because he's a freaking monster. And we are playing Oregon State in the Alamo Bowl. So a little bit of a fall from grace there. I also did not have a defensive coordinator for that game, so maybe that's what caused me to play like that. I don't know. And wouldn't you know, we lost in the Alamo Bowl to Oregon State, so there's that. I believe we got our defensive coordinator, though, so that's good. He doesn't really fit what I'm trying to do here, but yeah. Finished the year ranked 15th, so it's really not bad because it'll keep us as a championship contender. TCU made it to the title game and lost to USC. That is nuts, dude. I don't understand this game sometimes because I feel like there's no way TCU makes it that far. All right, and just to peep players leaving, we got these guys. Flott, he was transferring because of playing style, and that sucks because he was a beast. I was hopeful we'd have him for a long time. We did get Gentry to stay. That's good. Can we get anybody else to stay? Nope. So that is what we're going to sit at. We got 3 guys projected to go in the draft, though, as well as some other guys graduating that might be going to the draft, so that's good. And looking at the draft results, we had 6 guys get drafted, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Now we got to hop into this good old transfer portal and see what I can miraculously come up with. All right, that wasn't as grand as I wanted it to be as far as the recruiting class goes, and I feel like I kind of fumbled the bag a little bit, and we're probably going to be sitting kind of low. But, yeah, I did what I could. We're number 5 with the 32nd best class. Recruits, we did pretty good. Transfer portal, we didn't do as good. Just checking out the board here, though. So we can tell we got normal dev. Bro, come on. Impact, normal, star dev here in Carswell. That's good. Impact, normal, star dev, and Will. Impact, star dev, and Herd. Normal here, and star dev and Werner. Okay, so we did get a good bit of star devs. Did we lose out on any star devs? Yeah, we did. TCU got a star dev. Oh my god, and they got Lang, and he's freaking elite, bro. Alright, we look pretty good. The only position I'm really worried about is middle linebacker. But other than that, I'm kind of happy with the team. Plus, we kept our quarterback, which I kind of forgot that we were going to keep him for a little bit. Well, as you guys can tell, we have a 99 overall Ed McCluster this year at quarterback, alongside a 93 right tackle, a 92 left guard, a 91 left tackle, a 91 right guard, and an 88 center. We have the line pieces. We have a decent running back. We have some pretty good wide receivers. An alright tight end, but the freaking line that can block for days. And backups, too, which is good. Our defensive tackles are crazy. Edge rushers are pretty good. Linebackers are not as great as usual. Corners are solid. Free safety, strong safety. And our kicker's a 92, so. Look, man, I'm hopeful. And our team overall is a 92, baby. We're sitting at a 94 offense and 91 defense. Okay, this is the best team, hands down, I've built yet. And our schedule for this year is looking like this as we open up the year against Oregon. That will be a true test. And then we have Air Force, Nebraska, and then our conference play, which currently Arizona State's the only team ranked, but our conference prestige is up to an A-. So shout out to that. If we can beat some top 25 opponents, we have about 66 coach points that I would like to spend. All right, I got like 4 or 5 stars on the recruiting board this year. I am not playing around. I mean, they might not commit, but they're up there anyways. Now, if we can miraculously beat Oregon this week, that is going to be fantastic for us. And we did. We beat Oregon, baby. We're number 5 in the country. Darren Mackey. What a game, bro. What was the score to that game? I got to know. We beat Oregon. We beat them 38-30. Luckily, we have McCluster, who put on a freaking masterclass with 83% completion. This is the good thing. We stay healthy. We have no issues with the schedule at all because he's a 99 overall quarterback. He has the best accuracy there is. Now, the only downside is if you go to the coach skills, which, like I said, we have 66 points to spend, I still have to beat 2 more top 25 opponents. And we, as the schedule stands, only have Arizona State, I believe, right now. Oh, no, we have Baylor. Dang, Oregon fell to 24. Oh, they lost again? Dang, dude. Right now we just have Baylor on the list. It's top 25. Bro, we dropped a game to Oklahoma State. I'm dead. I'm done. Like, what? How did we drop this game? How did we, how? I don't understand. Luckily, we did beat Baylor, so that's another top 25 opponent, so we just need one more. Hopefully one of these schools can just eke into the top 25. Oh, man. Yeah, this is not ideal as far as recruits go. We're falling a little bit. We love to see that. Courtney Briggs committed to Arizona, and wow, it looks like we lost out on a lot of people. We just had a bye week. Like, what? I wish one of these teams could be top 25, because then I can unlock that tactician tree and I won't be sitting on these points. He went to Duke? What the heck? What the hell? We did get Briggs, though. That's good. Definitely needed him. Falk locked us out. Tis what it is. Go ahead and throw this visit down. Some playing time. Go ahead and send the house. Go ahead and get rid of you. And send the house. And send the house. Wouldn't you know, we took another loss. We lost to freaking UCF, bro. And all these guys dropped their commits as soon as we lost. It fucking drives me nuts, dude. I don't get it. This game, bro. This game really pisses me off. And we lost to Arizona State. I just don't understand. I built a team this good. And we lose to Arizona State. We lose to Oklahoma State. And we lose to UCF? Like, are you kidding me? Our team's this freaking good, and we're losing to these guys? We gotta have injuries or something. Well, he will never play football for us again, so that's fun. Like, what are these injuries, bro? I don't get it. Not gonna lie to you guys, it's been a minute. But I did get some upgrades since it's been a minute. But we are back into our Arizona Dynasty, and I believe this is let's find out. Alright, it says before I signed, but this was season 7. We've on a downward slope, but I think we're still a top-tier school, and then from what I can recall, we're still rocking the recruiting, as well as trying to get the upgrades. So we need to beat top 25 opponents. Well, I just checked, and we only need one more top 25 game win. Then we can start actually hitting some good parts of this tree that we can upgrade. We are going to take this time, though, to go ahead and fire Joe here, because he's not an elite recruiter like I thought he was. But yeah, I got the light set up. Hopefully the image is a lot clearer on the webcam, and the content's going to be the same. Just trying to, do the thing, So, got a fresh cut too, by the way. Your winner of the Heisman is going to be Damian Perkins with 1,400 yards. That's kind of nuts. And we are playing against Tennessee in the Kinder's Texas Bowl. I think we've already played in this. I don't know. These rebuilds start to mush together in my brain. So sadly, none of these guys are recruiters, but Bill Brecken here has the motivator tree. So I figure that's better than tactician, considering we're already rocking the tactician tree. And early National Signing Day, this kind of sucks, but yeah, we only got one guy so far. And he's normal dev, so. And it looks like we're going to be missing out on a couple of these guys. But with all hopes high, Herrero here will sign. Hillis as well. He's leaps and bounds above everyone else. And we got a bunch of 3 stars that I'm sure we can get to commit. I was hoping that we would do better this year, and I really didn't have a lot of focus on recruiting, so there's that. And as you can tell, we have players at risk because of playing style, as well as pro potential. We have not had enough people drafted at those positions. That's the hard part, but we do have an offer accepted. I feel like they always accept the offer, bro, every time. And I'm going to have to wait till next year. But if we can beat Tennessee here, that will unlock the part of our tree that we need, and that will help us out. So, we, in fact, did not beat them. The score, though, was... I'm going to peep this, too, so I can remember what happened this year. That's right. We lost those 2 games. And, oh, God, they beat us. They beat the brakes off of us. So we cannot do anything with that. However, I don't care about that. I don't know why I just even looked at that. I wanted to go to this so I could see if I can view his talent tree now to see how he is. Since he is a master motivator, and he's got a good bit, but I feel like to be that level you would have had more. Sadly, our conference prestige went down, so that's going to put Vakapuna at a risk of transfer, as well as a lot of other guys because of some other stuff that I recruited on that I really, at the time, was just trying to get recruits in because I wanted to be successful. So Oklahoma beats Miami for the title. I don't think we've had... Nope, that's not true. Oklahoma's won twice, and USC's won twice. So never mind. I would have been lying if I would have said that. Anyways, still can't upgrade that, so I guess we're going to players leaving, and we'll see how bad it is. We did finish off the year ranked 21st, so that's kind of cool, unless it changes again. Players leaving, let's check it out. It's probably not going to be great. But we do have 8 persuasions. Oh, yeah, it's not great. Oh, come on, dude. Please don't leave. Oh, my God. We lost our 99 quarterback, dude. Oh, let's go. Vakapuna stayed. All right. Sahara, can you please stay? He's not been persuaded. Dang. I wish it didn't tell you how, please. Damn. I wish it didn't tell you how close it was for them to be leaving because... Yeah, alright, I need to keep quarterbacks, bro. Alright, we got 3 more persuasions left we can rock. So let's do the corner here. Did not work. Let's do this other wide receiver. Did not work. So we either do this wide receiver... Oh my god, all 3 freaking quarterbacks? Bro. I mean, they're normal devs. Do I care that much? Not really. Well, we got our offensive lineman to stay. So that's fun. I'm just going to go ahead and sim, and then we'll see who... went where in the draft. Actually, I'll probably let y'all rock here with me because, to be honest, it's really not going to take that long. And we're already here, and Prince committed to Maryland. I don't know how you get commits. Yeah. I don't know how you get commits during this period of time, but yeah. That's we only had 4 guys go. So, I mean, I don't know how many guys we lost. I'm going to see real quick, and it's probably going to hurt my heart. All right, so I added a ton of quarterbacks because I really just want to get QBs, and it's really easy right now-ish because we have had so many drafted. Okay. We got Marvin Griggs, so that's awesome. We're in 4th for this guy. I put them all on there because of the hope that I could at least get one of them. That'd be awesome. At least we got that other guy. That's good. I feel like we never do that great with recruiting, but that's a really good one to grab because that's going to free up some more points as well. As you can tell, though, look at this board. We got holes everywhere. I mean, I feel like I filled it pretty well, but that's assuming that we get everybody, which we're probably not going to. I wish I could show you guys more, but honestly, if I don't at least cut out a lot here soon, this is going to be a 4-hour video if I ever complete it. I am so incredibly hopeful that next year we can at least beat one top 25 opponent. This screen is going to take quite a long time, although I want to see if we get... Okay, that's all I wanted to see. As to be expected, we did not get quite a few of the guys I was hoping that we would get, especially towards the end, so I'm not sure how good our roster is going to be. I'm a little scared, not going to lie, but I will show you guys right here at the top classes. Actually, first let's go through... We'll get rid of these guys because I don't even want to know. Actually, no, I'm not doing that. That was way too much freaking work at this point. So he is normal dev. He is normal dev. He's impact. Hillis is star dev. That's awesome. Street's normal. Vanover's impact. Oof. Paxton's going to be normal. Hillhouse is normal. Bolin is a star. That's freaking amazing. Normal. Normal. We got normal. Normal. Impact. It's normal. Impact. Normal. Normal. Impact. And we didn't get any of the rest of the guys. So looking at the classes overall, we are in the Big 12. We got the 5th best in the Big 12, coming at 37th overall in the country, 44th for recruits, and 32nd for transfers. Overall, putting us at 5 and 14, only a 19 recruit class. That is not great, but I'll catch y'all after I do these dev upgrades. Okay, so not super excited, but this is the best offensive line I've ever built. All right, in case you guys are curious of the schedule this year, we do play Alabama, as well as FCS Southeast and Notre Dame. So we have quite the battle this year. I went ahead and filled out the recruiting board, and just for you guys to take a good old look, the depth chart, it is very similar to last year. We have a 91 overall, though, Greg Bolin starting at quarterback. I'm hoping we can keep him around. His is playing time, as long as he's starting. I see that being no issue. We have an 83 overall, Sergio Smith, not what I wanted. And then wide receiver-wise, we're rocking a 92, an 82, and then some bums. So and tight ends at 82. But left tackle, we're rocking okay. So Griggs is playing at a 99. We have Carswell at a 98. We have our center 94. Our right guard is 95, and our right tackle we're rocking an 80. I think that's flipped. Yeah, I don't know why it's flipped. But either way, 4 of our offensive linemen are 95, 94 plus. At our edge, we got 90 overall Spadola as well as LeCounte. On the right edge, we got 87 overall Kipper as well as Freeze. 87 overall Guy. 86 overall Charles Werner is a freshman. Our middle linebacker position doesn't look great. Neither does our other outside linebacker. Corners were not looking bad. Free safety were pretty good. Strong safety were pretty good. Kicker's weak, but we'll see when we hop into the season, and hopefully we can beat Bama, because if not, it's going to be a long year. As far as recruiting goes, I'm throwing 50 on each of these 3 stars, which seems dumb, but we're already first. And then we got a bunch of guys up here. We got a 5-star, as well as LaRue, that's a 5-star. And we got, I need to put points on him. So one of these guys is not going to get points on him. So I don't know how, but we're still first on like a lot of these guys' list. We've been playing like dog, and we're 2-3, and I put almost all of them on visits this week against Notre Dame. So it's do or die. That is a good sign. It's the 3-star. Another 3-star. I don't know if that's as good of a sign anymore. I also don't know. Yeah, we lost. I'm about over this team, bro. Every single time this game does this to me, and I don't understand it. And like now we're falling all behind on all these guys because none of them want to play for us because we're freaking bums. Like, and I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to play for us either. We're just over here playing like doorknobs, and yeah. And the rest of these guys are coming against Colorado, so we shall see how it goes. Well, the season's over. We finished 7-5. We finished ranked, but I'm gonna just go ahead and chalk this one up to a loss. Even though we went on a 5-game win streak, I just simulated, because at this point I was like, dude, we built like a 90-some overall team, couldn't do anything, even though I extended our contract. And what it's looking like is this right here. We did, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seasons. 8 seasons. We're on a downward slope now at this point. So I'm just going to chalk it up to another L. So that's another L here on the channel. So that's 0 for 3. Eventually, one day, maybe we will complete one of these challenges, but I guess just not today. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.